I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, okay, but any for all, everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that Ken on Papa.
Drop another thing. That's the break. That's the break.
One second. So it's an again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why did you do that to Mardias?
Yep, good enough.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
Speak on
Yeah,
it.
speak
Go.
on it. He's cooking. He's cooking.
Not again.
I think he's serving a goosey.
I think he's telling you off the camera.
Of course.
Oh, I think he might be.
Edit, you look good today.
No.
Hey, do you watch the mind game?
Listen, he's definitely smarter now. He'll know the tricks, man. He'll know the tricks right now.
No, he doesn't. You know.
No.
Hey. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I'll say it again. So shout out to us. Firstly, you guys are losers, by the way. You guys are losers, by the way. You guys are losers, by the way. Look, shout out to Atletico. Shout out to Part-Time FC, and shout out to Leo Messi Vice City. We're gonna talk about the whole Club World Cup shenanigans happening this piece. So guys, remember, guys, like the video, subscribe if you're new. I'm not gonna cut the check. Whatever you are, cut the check. So, hold on. Let me put it in it because I'm not gonna give you free advertising, man. So, cut the check. Whatever you are, cut the check. Cut the damn check. Cut the damn check. So, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. Ricardo, you were actually sent us. I actually don't know why you were here. So you actually taken up a space that should be for someone because you were actually sent us. So you actually should be serving a 3 hangouts ban, but it is what it is.
Thank you. What did you say?
You don't know.
CONMEBOL and AFCON comes together, not rules don't fall together.
Okay. All right, you know what? Let's just ignore that. So, guys, remember, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you wish to add, feel free to send in a Dubinsky and a super chat. Remember, guys, I've quit OnlyFans. I wait for Rachel to ask to get farther, then I'm going to resubscribe to OnlyFans. So right now, the money will go towards world peace and building up this community, man. So world peace, let's ride. And shout out to Trump. No kings, apparently, or queens. Shout out to Game of Thrones. All right, let's start here. I want to start first because we're going to build up to Bayern. Trust, we're going to build up to Bayern, man. So can I just ask one question, guys? What's the point of Atletico? Like, what's the point of Atletico? Can someone start off with me?
They're a science experiment.
So explain what's the science experiment of Atletico. Like, what are they trying to achieve scientifically?
They're trying to prove if it's possible to garner up a fan base out of the same city as Real Madrid. That's all they're there for. It's like a social experiment.
So they're not there to win football matches or anything. They're not there for football.
They're there just to be like a pest in Real Madrid's existence.
I like when they tried to copy PSG and shoot the ball in there.
All right, Obiora, man. Mike is going crazy, bro. Mike's going crazy.
PSG just won a champion, and you can't even get better.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you have to because you want to. So, Kenny, talk to me. PSG, Atleti, man. Talk to me. Actually, are PSG going to win yet another trophy, or have they shot their load too early? No, did he?
And pause on that, but no, I still think that they are the best team per se. But the thing with PSG for me, I want to see the type of maybe tiredness along the way. Because I feel like a lot of the players have played a lot of football.
And honestly, it's very hot as well.
It's very hot. And the way they play is very tiring as well. They press a lot and you need a lot of energy to play that type of football. But I still think that they're still the best team. And I'm sorry.
So saying that they're the best team in the whole competition?
Yeah. They're still the best. I'm sorry if you like. I'm sorry. This 10-0 against these like 95 guys. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. But like, beating Atletico the way they beat is way more impressive than being like part-timers 10-0. But yeah, and let's be real. Like they had most of the 11 there, but like they're still, for me, they're still the most impressive team. Like. And the way Atletico play, like, the counter shenanigans. The thing with PSG is that they're as good against slow block, and they're very good they can break down the low block, but if you try and attack them, they can counter you as well with the best of them. I think they have the best combination of any team right now in Europe. Like if you want to defend deep, they can break you down, and if you attack them, they can kill you on the counter. Like as of now, they're the best team at combining both of them. Like they're top in both aspects. So that for me makes them the best team in Europe as of now. So yeah.
And what about Atletico? Thoughts on Atletico?
We know Simeone. When Simeone sees an opponent that he feels is better, he goes back to default settings, which is defend for your life and then hope for the best. And if you look at today, that opportunity is, but if we've been doing that, I think that there was that Griezmann chance in the first half where he missed. And obviously, obviously there was the goal. The disallowed goal maybe could have changed the slot from Norway missing from 2 yards out. Yeah, but obviously, you had Coke, aka Coke, not Cocaine Gallagher, but the other Coke doing some stupid foul. But then I'm like, when I look at the age as well of some of these players, like guys like Koke, guys like Langley, like these guys, like they're too old to be playing against a team like PSG. These guys are gonna get cooked physically. But yeah, like we know what Atletico is like. If everything go their way, they can maybe be another against the best.
But my thing though is that are these guys going to move forward with Simeone? It just seems as if these guys, whenever they lose or do badly, Simeone just cheers them on, and he actually even doubles down in support of them whenever they break. Like a guy misses from 1 yard out, and his response is to cheerlead him and everything. What are we doing here, bro?
No, but the thing is that Atletico know what type of club they are, and they know where they're supposed to be. I don't think that they're definitely not trying to go for. We're trying to be the best team.
But shouldn't you strive for more?
I mean, if you're Atletico, probably as of now, you're happy. Like you're the third best team in your country. You win your league. They've won the league a couple times in the past few years.
Yeah.
I think if you're Atletico, you're probably happy with the places where you be. You don't always spend the most money. You're qualified in the Champions League most of the time. So Atletico, they're probably like, we're happy with where we'll be. We're not trying to change they know their place. That's it. We're not bigger or better than the Real Madrid or Atletico in our country, and we can make a big team struggle in Europe. But they know they're not going to. If we've been real, that's probably the best you can get, like for Atletico under Simeone.
Right. So, AK, talk to me. PSG Atletico, talk to me.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to Israel versus Iran. I'm keeping tabs on that, but overall in the game,
Wait, AK, who's your favorite?
AK, this is AK. Maybe you can read it. It says
what are the odds? What are the odds?
No, I don't want to care about it. No. Maybe on the vibes from the other, but this is half of what. Okay, AK, continue.
AK, what kind of formation are Iran going with?
AK, continue.
No. J2S, I don't know if you saw the tweet from the Iranian military. It was like they're acting like it's a UCO fight.
They dropped the here we go.
AK, continue. AK, no.
That's wild.
AK, continue. AK, continue.
Yeah,
we're not doing this here. We're not doing this here.
We're going to get that bomber.
AK.
Here we go.
why they did a bet on it?
In terms of the game, first of
They
all,
will land.
bro, like I'll be honest, bro. Shout out Hokage though. He was at the game, by the way.
Shout out.
I think just like it was a preseason game, man. Like tempo felt very slow. Like PSG for I think 45 minutes did try, but then the second half they were just like they just passed it around. It felt like a very, very slow game. Both sides weren't that serious into it. And I'll be honest, man, like looking at the stadium being half full, like it doesn't give me like this doesn't give me real tournament vibes.
But it does feel like it does feel like a preseason though. It feels like a preseason, but apparently it's a Club World Cup. So apparently,
I mean, I think I commented on one of your like preview videos that like I don't really care how the European teams do because I don't think they'll take it as seriously. Like they've just had a big season, and I don't think they'll take it as
no,
seriously.
okay. When you look at that prize money,
Even then, bro, I'll be honest, I don't think they'll take it as seriously. Like the top European teams, I think they'll take it as like, if we win it, great. We'll try to win it, but it's not going to be a priority. But that's why I'm more interested in seeing the South American teams and how they approach like the games. But yeah, man, PSG, I think they're probably the best team at the tournament. I think you saw again today the midfield, Vitinha, top class, Fabian Ruiz, quality. I thought Doué was good. I thought Mendes, Hakimi, all those guys that we talked about from the UCL final, they were all very good today. And Atleti, man, like HH, I know we're gonna get to 9 to 5 workers
yes,
very soon, but you would be forgiven for thinking Griezmann was a 9 to 5 worker the way he played. If an American
there's a case for that. AK is right. There is a case.
If an American casual tuned into this game for the first time, you wouldn't be wrong if you thought Antoine Griezmann was a part-time worker. Like he had a 9 to 5.
So I saying like he's playing like a part-time player.
Yes. You have Clement Lenglet, like that bum. Galan, like, well, like, you just look at that team and you see how many average players there are, and like, it's just like, well, what's the point? Like,
no, I think what was crazy, the golfing class between PSG and Atletico is what was so crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's like if these guys are from different planets.
Yeah, like,
when Simeone is when Giovanni Simeone is your bias spark, like, let's go, you have no
like that's
Nipo tax.
That's your issue, man. And I'm just like, I mean, do I take this tournament seriously based on what I'm looking at, or like, do I have to, consider that this is a preseason friendly? Like,
if we win, then yeah, take it seriously.
It's not like, for me, it's not like a. Bro, if this is a preview to what we're gonna see in the World Cup, it's an ass preview. I'm sorry, it's an ass preview. But I'm just looking as a preseason friendly. Also, by the way, what's the ice? What's the follow up on that, man? I heard that ice were at the stadium. They were arresting anybody that was brown.
They weren't. Apparently they were outside.
Wait, AK, why do you think the stadium was half? Wait, AK, why do you think the stadium?
Wait, AK, you know this for a fact?
Bro, like, I'm actually scared of going to one of them because I'm afraid ICE might deport me. So I'm not going.
You don't understand how bad it is on DAZN. DAZN is such a joke app that it has like a live stream with the comments. And every time the referee made a bad decision, Atletico fans were in the comments saying ICE needs to get the referee.
Yeah,
You expect
the comments on the zone, like the week.
No, bro. Come on. I don't even look at the comments. As soon as I go there, I just press maximize and I just ignore the comments.
But why would you expect anything different out of
polls mid-match? Who's the better team? Who's
the best? Who's going to score next? I told you, Infantino just needs to chill, bro. Like, Infantino, the football is enough. You don't need to add this extra, like, who's going to score next? Who's going to?
This poll that they're doing in the middle of the game.
Do you know what the next step would be? The next step would be for super chats, like the dubs, like here.
Which goes straight into Infantino's pockets.
You guys noticed the ads mid game?
Are there ads mid? No. What I noticed though is that, let's say this. So like for the PSG game, I closed the app to go out, and then came back for the second half, and an ad plays before you can now resume the game.
No, there's legit like an ad.
It splits the
like,
screen
as
into
the games
two.
play. Yeah, they split the screen into two.
Really? I didn't see it.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't
that's,
seen
that's a
it.
North American thing. Maybe that's a
Yeah,
North
maybe it's
American thing.
America. Like
Yeah, it's
in
Maybe it's
American
American because
it's not
because I've got it on my iPad and you don't get any.
hold
Also,
up, hold up.
AJ,
It
why are
depends on
they announcing
because
each
different
player
countries.
like it's the NBA? Like they're announcing each player doing a walkout.
They're
Ask
trying to
Infantino.
horrify
Wait, hold on. Artist, what are you saying?
No, I was just saying. Obviously, different. So if you're in the UK, for example, I think it doesn't bought the hosting rights to the Club World Cup. So I suspect that it'll be a different distributor in America as well. So on DAZN, it's free, and I don't see any sort of ads. But I suspect the American distributors, African, etc., will be different, which is probably why the ads is separate. So yeah, I don't know why you're American.
No, because I was like,
MetLife Stadium does not look good.
no, because I was like, okay, should I get this or because the premium is $9.99 a month.
No,
but I'm like,
done.
Yeah, bro, I have the free thing, and like, there's no difference. So what do you get for premium?
Have you seen the new poll? It's
What was the new-
which players got the most impact? Estevao, Lopez, or Mora?
Stephen Williams.
J2S, the chat got bored and they were spamming Ronaldo gifts during the match.
Well, they're trying to make it interactive, man. Like,
they were spamming Ronaldo gifts during the match because the crowd got bored.
Okay,
in the chat.
so who else wants to talk on this before we talk on 95? Ricardo, talk to me.
look, I for what it was decent, I'd say. I'm not gonna lie. I think the game was a bit of somewhat of a bummer, mainly because of Atleti, though, because PSG never really went into full gear because they didn't have to. Atleti, like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, they treated this shit like it was a friendly. Like, I don't know if you watched the full thing because I nearly gave up, but that third goal, man, that was just shameless. Like, there's literally 4 players around the kid, and none of them decided to even press him. They just let him have a free shot at net. Like, this is the type of attitude these guys are showing up with. Now, I hope that's just like only Atleti, but if this is the type of idea that the top teams are coming in, at least with the group stage, I mean, it's gonna be kind of a bummer. But the thing is too is like it's not a good start. Like, if your best game so far, the 3 game was the Inter Miami game.
That's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, and there was
like
no
that
goals.
was actually the most competitive game out of these 3 games because that's bro, like we expected the most closest game to be this game.
Yeah,
nah, but the better games are going to come.
No. But if you look at it on paper, if you look at these 3 games on paper, you'd expect PSG at Atleti to be the closest game.
It's not really.
What about Auckland?
No, it was not really the scoreline. It was more so the intensity of the
game.
Yeah.
Exactly. The quality of the play.
Well, actually, should we say hit tax based on how hot it was? Because this is 12 p.m. in LA.
No, because the intensity for Inter Miami's game was decent.
They played at night.
Yeah, but it was humid as shit there too, so it's not really.
Yeah, I saw Messi run back a couple times. Like, Messi don't do that type of shit.
No. They were playing in the evening as well. Like, this is like because I don't know which of you guys live in LA, but like because I know people who live in LA, like 12 p.m. LA, it's hot.
LA is crazy hot.
LA is obviously hot as shit. But it's not only the intensity that the players show. Like, I'd hope by the knockout rounds they show a little bit more urgency of wanting to win. But it's not a good show that these are the first. This is technically the first high quality game, and like one team really is going out there like they literally look like this is Atletico's first game of preseason. That's what it looked like. Which by all means it's fine if it was, but the fact that you're trying to sell this as a product, that isn't a good showing, right? I also. It's not only the intensity of the teams they play with. I also think the atmosphere wasn't all that. I mean, like, they actually sold out pretty well. I believe out of that because that stadium, the Rose, I forgot what the same.
Yeah, it's a massive stadium. Yeah,
it's a massive. It's one of the biggest in the U.S. They sold like 81K, I believe, which is a good showing, but it didn't feel like it was 81,000. Like that's it wasn't really rocking like that. Now, again, the Inter Miami versus ahly, I think that's what it's called. I mean, the atmosphere in that game was good. Now, granted, you put a bunch of Latinos and Arabs in one venue. Yeah, it is what it is. It's gonna be jumpy.
He's not lying.
I mean, you have to say it like that, man.
Some guns will pop off.
So I'm telling you, Arabs and Latinos, bro, it's never. Well, for one, it's not a safe environment, but it's gonna be loud. That's all I'm gonna say. So, I mean, in that sense, it was relatively competitive. But if that's the best game so far from a intensity point of view and an atmosphere point of view, I think if you're one of the big teams, if you're a fan and you want to watch the big games of the big teams, it's a bit disappointing. But yeah, like, look, I don't expect very much difference for a lot of the teams because, like, if I'm gonna be honest, if I'm betting which games are gonna be of intensity and of
Knockouts.
great atmosphere, it's not just the knockouts because even the knockouts may be whatever. Because remember, there's a lot of prize money, but the players aren't getting the prize money. Like they'll get like a portion of it, but they're the ones that are not pocketing. It's the clubs that are pocketing. So if you're a player, your only incentive is to win the trophy. You're not really It's not like a player's gonna walk out here with 10 million. Like they're not doing that. Like let's be honest. It's probably like the Brazilian Argentine teams will probably have the more intensity, the best atmospheres, just because historically the South American teams, they really care about the Club World Cup. I don't know why, but
Palmeiras atmosphere in New Jersey was crazy.
Yeah. Like the South American teams, they genuinely do care about this, and they've always have. So that's been proven. Real Madrid games should be atmosphere-wise should be good. I would still say maybe even like Inter Miami, just because of a Messi tax. Is the guy everywhere he goes, it sells. But other than that, I don't know which games are like surefire bets. And look, PSG versus Atleti in California, which a massive Latino population, it's gonna be a hard sell, to be honest.
Wait, can I speak? Is this really?
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
So,
Black
okay, so basically, I mean, this game was pretty much a training session for us for obvious reasons. Obviously, the season is done. The Mighty Gates of Paris have done what they needed to do in the UCL. So, I mean, basically, that's that. But once again, Vitinha showing why he's the best midfielder that the world has ever seen since Iniesta, and that Nuno Mendes proving why he's the best left back that the world has ever seen since Marcelo or whoever. I don't know. Listen, I have like modern age tax. I have no idea who left backs there are, the greatest left backs of all time back in the day. I have no idea. I have no football knowledge. I have no football knowledge past 2019.
You don't know Roberto Carlos?
I mean, I've heard of him. I've heard of him through you guys. You know, I all know about him is that wonderful free kick, and that's it. I have no idea what he's done.
Never heard of.
I have no idea what he's done. I have no idea.
Have you heard of this Chelsea fullback?
Roberto Carlos is more than just a free kick, bro.
Obira, have you heard of this great Chelsea fullback called Marcos Alonso?
No, he has.
Oh yeah. No,
he's a killer, man. He's a killer left back.
Quality fullback.
All right. Okay.
Now I know that.
Do you expect PSG to win this, or this is just? Do you think PSG's intention is to win this, or this is just vibe up?
No, it's more so vibes, because we've already done what we needed to do. But the thing is that obviously I think the only team here that can really stop us is Harry Kane's Bayern Munich. But either way, that's like. I don't see anyone else that will try and stop us. But also,
why do you love to glaze Harry Kane so much?
Listen, you know, I'm not just a PSG fan. Like I also support Tottenham and Juventus. And when I look at
Real Abdallah, that's Abdallah.
Yay!
We got a Parisian.
So Obira, you support three teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, before PSG is in there, you've been suffering for the past few years. But
okay. So wait. Do you support all three teams equally, or there's one team you support more?
Oh, yeah, no. I don't support all three. It's PSG is my number one, then Spurs is number two, and then Juve is number three. So I mean,
Spurs.
Yeah,
why do you support Spurs? Just out of curiosity.
I think. Okay, when I first got into football, it was like 2019-ish. Spurs were the first team I looked at, and I liked liked what I saw from Kane and Son. So I just like their. Listen. I told you, modern age tax, man. You old heads don't understand, man.
I mean, it's calling me a old head.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Obira, how old are you? Wait, hold on, Obira, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 18.
Okay,
that's your age.
Actually, you know what? Also, okay, so 29. Oh, bro, so that's probably like 15, 16. Okay, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, basically, since the start of COVID.
Actually, no. What I want to ask is wait, do most teenagers support three teams? Do they screw this whole allegiance tax?
No, I'm a different individual. Told you, you guys can't comprehend.
Wait, you didn't see the Real Madrid free-peat? like or the Barca
No, no,
MSN
I
channel
did
stuff
not.
like that?
I wasn't. Yeah, I had no idea about any of
That's
this.
crazy.
HH, why is R9 your goat if you're like 19?
No. I have two different ages though. Wait, so hold on. No, okay, so Obira,
It's
how old were
actually
you in 20? Okay,
1988.
how old were you when you first got into football? 12,
Like
13?
Yeah, 12, 13, yeah. Since the start of COVID, really.
Wow.
Bro, do you know how
Someone's
crazy that
younger
is? It's
than
like COVID just doesn't seem that far
I
away,
mean,
but yeah, COVID was like 5-6 years ago. So, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
wait,
Are you younger than
Obira,
AK?
you said you're 18, but what's your real age?
Yeah, no, it's 18. My graduation
Real
was
line,
like
you don't
last.
sound
Wait,
18.
It was like last summer.
hold on,
Hey,
Kenny.
who's younger?
No,
You or
hold on.
AK?
No, Kenny.
Wait,
I have two
Obira,
ages.
are
Why
you
do you think
African?
he has
Are
two
you
ages?
Nah, it's just, I'm sorry, that voice, that's not no
I
18
mean,
year
like,
old.
I know.
Kenny, have you heard
Teacher,
Gatlock's voice?
I know people younger than me.
No.
Yeah, Gatlock's
Kenny,
not 18.
Gatlock sounds like a 70-year-old, and another guy in 70s. So,
How old do I sound like? And also, by the way, I mean, I know me and HS are both Nigerians, but listen, HS has his own ideals when two ages. I have no listen, no idea. I'm a
Yeah,
different.
that's
So
No, that's not a Nigerian thing. That's
wait,
just
hold on.
element of truth.
No, let me just right now. It's not a Nigerian thing. It's a half open thing. I don't want to put that on Nigeria. So that's just a me thing. So,
I mean, actually, there is example out there. But anyways, yeah, Obira.
Kenny,
Yeah.
there isn't. Kenny, don't put that crap out there. There's not. So, okay, so Obira, continue. Okay, so basically, so
the
you're not
Nigerian
taking this
version.
seriously. Sure, because
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I listen. I would 100% love to win this. Like, why would I not want to pack another trophy in our cabinet? Listen, but the thing is, oh wait, by the way, in this game, like when Atletico decided to copy us and at the start of the game and kick off the ball at the start in our half, like I don't know what they were trying to prove here. Like you were not the mighty gates of Paris, so I don't know what that was, but they like yeah, like listen, if when we go up against Bayern and if we beat them, because I know listen, if Bayern face Madrid, they're beating Madrid. So if and when we go up against Bayern, that is if we beat them, then we win this whole thing. That's just how it is. Because the only thing stopping us is Harry Kane.
all right, let me get some tweets. Because shout out to your boy, Mercenary 43. Is there going to be a preview for the Haiti versus Saudi? Haiti versus Saudi. Wait, is there? I mean, is this
It's
CONCACAF
a Gold Cup game, man.
Gold Cup?
Yeah,
Bro. I mean, I'll have to see because those Gold Cup games are like because I'm in Europe right now, so that's like what
There's
3
no
or 4.
point.
Saudi are in the Gold
No
Cup.
point, man.
Saudi are in the Gold Cup.
But I'll try. But I'll get to. I'll try to. But I will try.
They were
I'll try to get there.
invited into
Though.
the Gold Cup.
AJ's fault. It's a war.
Ronaldo Okparo, thank you for the dub, man. HH, as an Atleti fan, Simeone's good to go. Simeone's never leaving Atleti. You have to understand how Atleti works. They like this. This is what they want. It is what it is. And
HH, HH, do you know why he's not leaving? So I gotta ask Ricardo that. How much is Atletico's like top three or being the top third side in Spain? Like how much is that status in danger? Like would you say in the next 3 or 4 years there could be a team to dismantle that, or is there not any option like besides Atleti being the top three side in La Liga?
Yes, me.
yeah.
To be fair, I'd say with Atleti, the last like since Simeone's been there, they've actually improved on all levels, like in terms of financially, their squad. So even if he was to leave, I don't think they would actually fall off because Bilbao is very volatile. Like sometimes they'll be in it, sometimes they'll be just outside the top, like 3 or 4. Villarreal will have a good season in there. Valencia's in the gutter right now. Sevilla as well. So they would probably still be pretty up there even without Simeone. But depends obviously on the manager they get. That's the real question.
Yeah, because I think that plays into it. Because if there's no competition for that, then they have no need to sack Simeone.
Shout out to Planet FC. Give him his players. Simeone phase 14. # new beginning. Bro, you can give him anything. Ain't nothing happening with this bomb, bro. Atletico not happening. Gino Alvarado, thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub. Almost got tickets last minute for PSG versus Atleti, but it's hot as F in LA. I'm not digging the Club World Cup, but as a LA native, it's kind of cool seeing World Cup type games at the Rose Bowl. That's not 94. No, do you know what it is? So my first World Cup was 1994. Just seeing that image just took me back to 1994, bro. Because I think the final was held at the
In that
Rose Bowl in
stadium.
'94.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically,
Wait,
I just have flashbacks.
So your first World Cup was 94, but you're 19 years old.
Yes, yes, it is what it is. Like, no,
That's a
I'm like
fair
I'm an
comment.
alien. I'm an alien.
This
fair
old
comment.
I'm an
Paul
alien.
Miller's game is actually really good. I can't lie. Like, it's
Yeah.
actually
No.
really
Yeah.
good.
I have it on an iPad here. No. So basically, no. Look, it's. But my thing though is how much were the tickets though? That's the thing. But looking at it, it looks super hot. Like that looks super hot. So yeah.
I read somewhere that that we're up for $30. If I'm not sure if that's true.
But they
Yeah.
must
But if
have
it's
decreased
something
them.
around that, yeah.
They must have decreased them.
Yeah.
Massive silence. ACFC need maternity.
That's wild.
Bro,
Maternity.
no.
leave.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
No,
We'll get
they kept came off the score sheet. That's all they did, man. That's what they.
Wait, no. We're going to talk about how Kane did not get a single goal in a 10 piece. Well, I need to speak on that. Patricio,
Or an assist, by the way.
leave it to Auckland City and Atletico Madrid to leave in a stinker. Also, that ref for the Atleti PSG game is a brick. I mean, okay, so did he? So he gave Longley 2 yellows.
Yeah, and he forgot he gave him a yellow and then gave him a
So
red.
he forgot. Okay, he forgot.
Wait. What's going on with these pens, though, man? I don't like this, man.
But that was it. I mean, by the letter of the law, that was a penalty, though.
Yeah, they gotta revise that shit because that
No,
shot
they
was going
gotta-
outside
no.
the stadium, man.
We meant to doing like yards away from the ball.
And no. The rule is trash. The ref did his job, but the
Yeah,
actual
no, that's
rule
what's-
is trash.
You know what's funny? You know the shot? It was going off target as well.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like, bro, like the shot was going like to the furthest row possible. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Talents FC. Remove Real and Barca. La Liga as teams are no different to Auckland. Broke and embarrassing. Atleti buying rejects like Robertson. Hashtag Messi bankrupted La Ligas. All right. Thank you, man. Talents FC. Thank you for your contribution. Alhambra. It must be referred to as FC Auckland. Okay, hold.
Auckland.
All right. I don't know whether that's.
Wait, are you saying it hits his back up?
Okay, you know what? A bit fair. Shout out a bit fair. Weren't Bayern fans complaining about injuries? Yet today they play the best possible 11. Also, players complain
That's
all year just to play
shameless,
the
man.
game.
That's shameless. Man.
No. I mean, we'll explain it when I get there.
You have to take every game.
No. How dare you play your full
Yeah,
your
you gotta
first
secure
team
the 3
against
points, man. You gotta secure the 3 points.
Ricardo? Shut up.
Yeah.
Against
AJ,
No, wait, hold up.
You know,
Wait, hold up. We'll get there. The commentator said one of those players needs to take an exam when he gets back to the hotel. One of those players is a university student who needs to take his exam back at the hotel.
It happens. You see, like guys like Yama or young guys that take exam. That's not surprising. No. What's surprising is that like, guys are actually getting paid like $8 a week, or that's their wages. That's what's crazy.
To be fair, like it's
They're
June.
university
exam
students,
season,
man. What are we
actually.
doing?
Yeah, it's
True,
exactly.
that's the thing. It is. So
It's not just
No,
it's like Kubarsi as well. He was actually
Yeah.
at the exams.
We all know how expensive universities are.
Abrit's fair. Shout out my team for treating the UCL like a friendly. Which team is this?
Inter.
Inter. Anyway, bitch, you know it's preseason when you see the Mexican. Yeah.
Wait,
Shout
are
out, it's gonna be
Inter in this tournament as well?
Yeah.
Who did Inter play first?
They're
Is it
playing Monterrey.
Pachuca or
They're playing
Monterrey or
Monterrey.
something?
Wait,
Yeah,
the
that's
Mexican- I'm not gonna lie, the Mexican teams might show out if they're playing in the right location. If they're playing the right location.
Shout out to Travel Bestie. The teams played very intense. PSG is just that much better than Atletico. The first half was crazy and super intense. If Dembele was there, it would have been 7. Oh no, bro! I don't say. Look at so they put in 4 without even a boy Usman Dembele there, man. So, but my thing is, I think we're gonna see the intensity when we go further into the tournament. I believe, we just have to wait and see how intense
It's
it
not
is.
really that. It's more the type of teams that are going to play because the South American and Saudi teams got a point to prove.
Yeah.
To prove that they can like hang with Europe. So like, I was never expecting anything from this game, but like the games I want to watch, it's Benfica versus River Plate. It's what's it called? It's when Real Madrid play Al Hilal on Wednesday. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, wait, hold on. Switch. Shout out to so the tournament is good to see the new signings play. True, yeah. You know, like some of the new players coming through. Again, I told you, I'm looking at
Man like the
Leval
Turks.
here.
Man like the Turks. The Turks.
Drop it.
Yeah, drop it.
Guys, rapping beef.
Wait, how is it the first word you say is a brick?
So it's okay for AJ to give nicknames, but I can't give nicknames.
No, Abdallah. Yes, it's not okay for you. For you, especially, it's not okay for you.
Abdallah, you can, but like, what the Turks? Like, come on, like, Abdallah.
What's his nickname? What's his nickname?
Who's nickname?
Tricky. Is it the key?
No, the key. The key.
That's worse than Abdallah.
The key. No. AK, lie to me. The Turks and the key.
No.
AK, say it. No, AK, say it with a straight face that the Turks is better than the key with a straight face.
No.
Choose
you
one.
You need to understand.
No, you have to choose one. The Turks or the
key. Abdallah,
HH's nicknames are always the very end of the name.
Abdallah, I'm not gonna lie. Abdallah, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you are racially abusing Ryan Cherky with that name.
Yeah,
Why?
And that's
Why?
Abdallah. You know.
Is the same race?
All right. So Obira on Discord supports Dortmund and Madrid. Obira, is this true?
No, okay, so hold on. Okay, so Dortmund and Madrid.
All right. So basically,
multi-club supportership.
So okay, so wait, hold on. So Obira, so you support 5 clubs then?
Yeah, okay, but the two, but Dortmund and Madrid.
No. Okay, explain. Okay, so Obira, just explain.
Okay, no.
Hold on. Let me explain.
So basically, when I first began football, right? So I was supporting like one team. I basically supported like one team from each of the top 5 leagues. That was basically how it was. Listen.
I do that.
I don't know what's so. But
He's
as the years going, as the years,
he has an excuse.
Yeah. Thank you, AK. So like as the years have gone by now, I've got Dortmund first, and now Madrid. I've dropped them. Listen, obvious reason. But yeah,
wait,
like
you dropped them like they're a sponsor.
No, I dropped Madrid.
Bro, I chose Barcelona at the age of 6. How are you having multi?
Yeah,
Actually, know what, Beer? No, that's age thing. That's the point.
That's
because I was super young when I chose Zola and Chelsea. So
at 19, Zola at 19.
No, at like.
AJ, imagine like some people support the club the father or like it runs in the family. Then someone says, my father supported Dortmund, Spurs.
No, look, I told you,
it's what. You don't want to rehear the reason why I started supporting.
Wait, hold on. It's okay. PSG versus Inter rematch with a drones. Okay. You know what, let's not have no drone strikes. Let's just like hold on. Times FC. All right. Since I'm never going to read that as simple. I'm not going to read that as... Yeah, wait.
Regarding Amber's first comment, did you hear about what happened to Taremi?
Oh, what happened?
Basically, because Iran and Israel started having the, you know what? He's basically stuck in Iran.
Oh, he's stuck in Iran?
Yeah, he was trying to get like flights to America, but he's stuck in Iran.
Oh, wow. Jesus, damn. It's crazy. Okay, what's it called? Artists, is the mic with the RDS?
It is.
So, Artists, I want to just pull up something.
Yeah.
I want to just pull up something, RDS.
It is.
And for people, but I'm going to pull this up. Hold on, where am I? Here we are. Right.
And Buemo about to choose Spurs over United.
Holy fuck, 31 shots.
31 shots.
18 shots on target.
The crowd
17.
When Auckland had the shot.
Yeah.
Listen, Kane was
so
just...
So people who are listening, Bayern against Partam FC. Bayern had 31 shots, 17 on target. In 90+ minutes, 95 minutes, the ref is a prick. Partam FC had 1 shot, 1 on target.
I mean, that's 100% shooting.
Bayern had more shots than they had possession.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, okay, hold on. Where's that break? Hold on, where's that break? Where's the break? Okay, RDS. RDS, how can Infantino defend this?
They can't.
It's just listen. At the end of the day, because I think was it Auckland? I think they're New Zealanders actually.
Yes,
so
New Zealand, yes.
New Zealanders, not Aussie, to be fair. So we know that there's barbers, there's teachers, there's university students, there's forklift drivers, and it's not their like full-time kind of thing. So from their perspective, you could say, listen, it's an experience, like.
Well, how do they qualify?
I don't
They
know.
won
Who
the
cares?
Oceania Champions League.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Wait, is there an Antarctica Champions League as well?
I think there's a Champions League for every continent. So yeah, pretty
No, but
much.
how does a team that are part-time workers champions of it?
No, it's not. No, that's why I say it's BS because when I
I
posted.
don't think Oceania has.
No. Basically, when I posted that video,
any
like
full profession.
a guy from New Zealand actually said that no, we actually have guys who are actually full-time people who should be here instead. So
yeah,
I don't know how Infantino works out this whole thing, bro. Because I don't think these guys.
They might play
You can't be having to take like annual leave to be able to like.
Nah,
train.
I suspect, I don't know. Maybe they play in the Oz League or something like that. I do think the one of the biggest criticisms I have with this whole tournament is that the selection qualifying criteria for the whole thing has not really been that transparent. So like we're now.
Yeah, HHK.
Warehouse workers, so disrespectful.
Kiwi minnows.
It's just, yeah. I mean, it's 10.
No. Okay. But honestly, do you think that they should? I hear the people like, hey, everyone should be allowed to go and like. Actually, wait, hold it. Have you seen a film called Cool Runnings?
I know Cool Runnings. Yeah, I know Cool Runnings.
So should we support this like we say, hey, like Cool Runnings, or no? It's a competition. These guys have no business being in this damn competition.
I mean, like it's cool. It's a Club World Cup. I mean, in fact, what you could say is, in retrospect, like it's better that these guys faced Bayern than PSG. I'd actually be scared if the PSG team faced this Auckland guys because 10-0.
No,
like with the vibes. I mean, like you might be.
No, but you know that the thing though is.
Bayern's actually the worst team.
Bayern's worse.
No. Germans are different though. I do feel that PSG, by the time they get to 5 or 6,
they would
have
felt sorry. They would have felt sorry.
Germans don't feel sorry.
Did you see Oliver's like interview after the game?
What did he say?
They were asking if
he felt sorry.
He said no.
No. Germans don't. No. Germans like So it's. I mean. There could be certain. I'm sure there'll be the A hits jokes and the various sorts of FC. I'm not going to say it, but anyway.
Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah, there's a lot of destruction going on there. So like Germany would.
No. See, Kane is English. That's why he felt sorry, man. He didn't want to score because See.
I have a question. There's
a possible break there, but
is it more disrespectful to beat a team 10-0 or to stop trying to score in respect of the opponent?
Stop trying to score with more disrespectful.
Stop trying to score. No, because I remember this is what you saw.
No, it depends on the score, man. So
no. Basically, it was not like so. 2014, they interviewed Lam after 2014, and they said like, so what were your viewpoints at halftime? Then Lam said to the guys that it would actually be more disrespectful if we actually chill out and start playing run and everything. The respectful thing to do, whether agree or not, is to keep on playing full tilt and still treat this as a competitive game. Because then you're sort of like demeaning your opponents by saying, oh, we're going to chill out. No, it's their fault that they are conceding. We are still playing a competitive game and we are here to represent whatever teams, so we have to keep on going. So the more respectful thing to do is keep on playing.
I mean, I still think it depends on number because, like, I mean, if we're now approaching like 2-0, it's like, come on, like what like what are we doing now?
These are semi-pros. Let up on them, man. Come on.
Goals, like,
No. Hold up, do you know why I disagree? Don't blame Bayern, blame Infantino. Oh, I told you, I tweeted, please 10. I need 10. Because I'm like, if you're going to bring part-timers here against Kane, Olise, Muller, and everything, this is what's going to happen. So Infantino, you're to blame.
Let's say you've gone to a random football tournament and your team ends up playing a team for the 10-year-olds and you're beating the 10-year-olds 15-0. will you keep on scoring against the 10-year-olds?
But that's different. Those are 10-year-olds. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is grown up.
No, come on. That's it. No.
World class.
I'm sorry. Part-timers, 10-year-olds are two different things, bro. If you're part-timers, but you're grown and part-timers and you're in a competition, I'm going to keep on playing.
The only thing I
Didn't Bayern win a game like 9 or 10-0 in the Champions League this season as well? Or 8-0?
9-2.
Wait, actually, hold on. Actually, no, let me ask this question. And this could be at whatever level, school or whatever. The worst beating you've ever had on a playing against a team in football. Mine is 9-0.
7-0.
7-1.
I think one was like 6-1 or 7-1.
Yeah,
mine is 9-0.
7 or 8.
7-1. I won a free kick and my teammate scored the free kick. So we had the best goal of the
Pre-assist.
Damn, you're counting
I left it with something.
Yeah, no. But basically, like the school I went to, we were known as having like one of the best football players in the world because like there's this guy called Neil Webb. You probably don't know. He was in the Italian 90 England team, and his son Luke Webb went to a school, and he was actually in the Arsenal academy. But because of a major injury, he couldn't make it. So we were known as having top players, and we once beat a team like I think it was like 16-2 or 18-2 because our team was freaking crazy. So trust me, I've seen crazy scorelines. That's in school. In a club World Cup competition, basically, you should never ever see double figures in a competition like this.
But AJ, on my point, these guys are amateurs. They're not actually professionals. Like because obviously they're not.
They're artists. Why are they? Okay, artists. How do we have a situation that semi-pros are in a club World Cup? How is that possible? Basically, and that's my issue. That shouldn't be possible.
Because the FIFA obviously wants to promote the game worldwide. They want to get more eyes. They want to get more attention. And obviously, so to not be because the whole point of FIFA is that they're supposed to represent like the global audience or the global, as opposed to specifically UEFA. So, I don't think that I don't think they're going to remove the Oceania spot. Unfortunately, they might.
No, okay. My question is that I just wish we had someone from Oceania. Are you saying that these guys are the very best from Oceania? This is the best representation of Oceania.
Bro, they don't play football there. They play rugby.
No, I mean, no.
Okay, there's no single club in Oceania that have a football team that plays full time.
No, it is Australia and New Zealand. They have clubs, but I just think that they don't compete in the.
New Zealand. Like
I think
you're not finding anyone.
No, Australia has
New Zealand clubs.
Yeah, Australia has a decent league, but I don't think they don't compete in the Australian Champions League. That's why.
I'm pretty sure the City Group has a team in Australia.
Yeah.
Australia under
Melbourne FC.
Asian.
No, Melbourne City.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a decent team.
Yeah,
but Australia operated under the Asian Football League, not
Federation. Exactly. Yes.
Wait, do you know where this Auckland City are ranked in like world rankings for football teams?
I think they're like 2,500 in the world.
They're 5,000 something.
Oh, they're 5,000.
They're lower than like English semi-pro.
I think. H, you know what's the funny thing? The worst English side in the country is ranked 2,900. This team is ranked over 5,000.
That's wild. So the worst English team.
Guys, what are we doing here?
This is not even national. This is not even Panorama.
No. Okay, but guys, can you now see how? Okay, yeah. Can you now see how dumb this whole 48 team World Cup crap is?
This is actually a Sunday League team.
No, it's worse.
Wait, hold up. Money is lie to me. Some Sunday League teams can beat those guys, bro.
At the top level of Sunday League,
bro, I'm telling you right now. Some guys I sometimes play football with have better tech than that trash I saw today, bro.
To be honest,
let's have a conversation. Who wins, Beatties or these guys?
Wait, Beatties. Who are Beatties?
YouTube football team.
It's bro, close game. That's a close game.
Some of the mistakes you guys are making.
Yeah, I mean, I show speed. It's
AJ, imagine it was 2020 Bayern.
Bro, I mean, no, but my thing though is so. Who are the other two? So it's Benfica and Boca Juniors.
Yeah.
They're putting 5-0 on both of them.
Nah, I think Boca will show up. I think they will at least try. Like,
Don't you think Bayern are scoring at least another
Auckland
4-5
can live
against
with
one of them
Boca
teams?
Juniors? Come on.
No,
Or
they
Wait,
will.
Boca Juniors going to
I
take the
mean-
match more seriously than Bayern did.
yeah.
So I don't think you understand. South American teams, this is their World Cup. Like
Yeah, exactly.
winning this
So
means
strong.
more than
And to
winning
be-
the Copa Libertadores.
I can't recount like the last time Bayern played a South American side or a South American side playing Bayern. So I think they will take it more serious.
No,
But
you know when Corinthians when they beat Chelsea in the Club World Cup, like
Allegedly.
Hold on. In
Allegedly,
Brazil, that Club World Cup victory is like massive towards their standing in their league. Like they always go to that. They're like, oh, but we're World Cup. Oh, we were Club World Cup champions.
Weren't Fluminense the last? Wasn't that the last South American team to beat a European team?
No, it was Chelsea. The Chelsea.
Chelsea lost. They were the last European team to lose.
No, it wasn't Fluminense, but it was Corinthians.
Sorry, just to give you a perspective of the worst English team. Like I was trying to find who's the worst English club like in the country, and it's a team that's called CWM Albion FC that have a negative 191 goal difference and have a player that's playing for them who's 73.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Okay, that's your lie. That's your lie. No, that's a lie.
There's a guy playing.
You're lying. No, Artist, you're lying. You're lying. Did you say 7? You meant 17.
No, 73. There's a 73.
As in 7 and 3.
And 7 and 3. Yeah, this is the worst. Negative 191. Lost all their games. It's a 73-1. That's
how many games did they play?
Man, I respect it, till the wheels fall off, man. That guy is
AJ, just minus 200 goal difference.
AJ, this will be Cristiano Ronaldo trying to play with his second son. Like he will be 73.
Yeah, I mean it's what look, J Swiss, what are we saying? Should this guy still be allowed in this whole thing, J Swiss?
I mean, firstly, to all the people that actually watch this game live, these people are sick people. Like, who actually thought to tune in live to this game?
No, just yesterday. I tuned in after 80 minutes. When I saw 4-0, I then turned it off, bro. And that's it. So.
No, I was just checking, like, SoScore, like, I was like, oh, the Bayern game is on. And I saw it was like 25 minutes, it's 4-0 already. I'm like, oh, how's it 4-0 after 20-something minutes? Like, I can't take this seriously.
But do you know how crazy it is? So what was the score after 20 minutes in 2014?
It was like 2-0, I think.
Brazil, Germany.
I think it was 5 or 4.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, Aris, did you just say 4-1? Bro, Brazil scored it in the second half.
That's a break.
Nah, hold up. Don't you dare rewrite history, bro. Brazil did not score until the second half, bro. So basically, I think it was 5-0 after 20 minutes.
No, it was like 2-3 nils. No.
I think
I swear it was 5-0 after 20 minutes.
No, after like.
I think after 29 minutes it was 4-0 or 5-0.
Let me have a look.
It's probably just 4.
Something like that.
Let me have a look. 20.
I remember it was like 4 goals in like 5 minutes or something stupid.
Then again, I would never.
I think the first 20 minutes wasn't that. I think it was like 28 to like 45. That's when he went crazy.
So Müller scored 11 minutes, then close to 23. Then Tony Kroos scored 24 minutes, and then 26 minutes. So that was 4. And then Khedira 29 minutes. So in 29 minutes.
29 minutes.
Wait, so they conceded, what was it, 4 goals in what, 5 minutes? 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Who in the world is Khedira? What?
Imagine
guys, wait, guys. How do you concede in the 23rd, 24th, 26th?
Nah, AJ, imagine you go to the washroom at the 22nd minute and you're done taking your shit. You come out the 30th minute and you're down 5-0.
Game's done. Game's done.
You go get food, you come back and it's 5-1.
No, guys, I'm telling you right now. Imagine if, let's say, you're a Brazilian fan who couldn't, let's say, make it to the game. And let's say after the 11th minute, you're like, okay, good, I need to quickly do something. And you come back. You know that can give you a heart attack, bro. that would actually give you a heart attack. Just the initial shock of that.
No, if people, like, a guy must be thinking that there must be a mistake with that score.
Hey,
But this ain't
yeah,
right.
they
This,
possibly.
to be honest, I would like to go back in time and watch that game again
No,
because I think that would be crazy.
Well,
Like,
that's you and other Germans, but not me,
that
bro.
shit, that shit was hard.
You know, so that's right now. Like, I've never seen that game from beginning to end ever. Never.
no,
I've never
would
seen
like to
the
watch
full
it
game.
for the first time again, like
I
because
watched it once, actually.
I don't think we can comprehend what happened.
Wait, HH, when did you clock out of the 7-1 game?
I think it was
which?
at no, because remember I was watching it with me and my bro and a friend. I think it was at 3-0. I just left, and then I was like peeking through. But I think at that 3-0 I left. I
Wait,
left
so you
through.
you never saw the Oscar goal live?
you're moving like Didi.
Actually, no. Sorry. So I came in. I kept on walking in and out. So I saw the Oscar goal, but just kept on walking in and out. So I think I missed live. I missed the fourth and fifth goal live. But then
Oh,
I
yeah,
then
you
saw
missed-
the other goals like that.
You only missed
remember
like 3
watching
minutes
that
then.
game live.
Yeah.
AJ,
Bro. At 3-0, I was like, nah, I can't watch it anymore.
ITV analysis
Yeah,
after the game.
I remember
They were
every
English
I
people
remember
doing
Yeah.
analysis.
after
It
the
sounded like a
third, fourth
funeral.
goal, they were just panning into like the Brazil fan just crying.
Bro, HH, the ITV analysis after the game, they're English, but it sounded like some sort of funeral, like the way Gary Lineker was speaking.
No. But I think on that, something in football died that day, bro. Like that night was just like, okay, this is a moment in freaking history. That's a moment in history. But okay, Manu, so talk to me.
That football's
Bayern Auckland
9/11,
City.
man.
Yeah, Brazil lost their aura after that game.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, I just gotta say, like, Harry Kane, if I'm him, I'd be upset walking away with no goals after this. Like, come on, man.
Bro, 10 goals, no goal? Come on, man.
HH, Cristiano would cut off his right arm to play these lot in the football
Yes.
match. Like,
No. Do you know
Kane would
that,
never
bro?
see-
Cristiano would actually sacrifice his child for
You know,
Yeah, he would give one away. Like,
I think Cristiano just saw his next team he's going to, and he's like, "Oh, this is where I can bang goals."
Yeah.
HH, if Cristiano.
Kane
Bring
will
up my
never
AV,
see
bring up
2
my AV.
goals to score against.
Do you think Cristiano is going to ask to be transferred to like the New Zealand leagues? Because, bro, that is the quickest way to 1,000 goals, bro. Just go to this league.
If it's not professional league, I don't think like it don't really count onto the like goal tally.
Are you
I'm
sure?
sorry.
that man is posting some weird pictures in the like lately. Like,
Okay, hold on. Let's go for a question. My name is.
No, I'm sorry. Because if he played today, he might not break it, but he's touching Pele's record. He's touching
Yes,
Pele's record.
yes.
These guys could not defend to save their life. Like I'm sorry. This was one of the most one-sided games ever. Like I had it on the TV, but I was doing things around the house. Like I keep coming in, I keep coming out the game, and I'm like 10-0. Like,
So let me say, is this the worst team you've seen at a competition? So, when you look at at a Premier competition, AFCON, Euros, Copa America thing, is this the worst team that you think you've ever seen?
Yeah, Tahiti exists, man. Tahiti.
Yeah, there was a if you remember a few years back when they still did the Confederates Cup with another team from Oceania that came.
Yeah, Tahiti. They lost 11-0 to Spain.
Yes, it was Tahiti. Okay, yeah, so you're right.
Okay.
That was...
Wait, are we
but
saying
was it a friendly?
No,
Are we
it was
saying North
Confederations
No,
Cup.
Confederations Cup.
Confederations
Oh,
Cup.
damn.
You know what the worst part was? At the end of the game, I still remember this. The Tahiti players, they gave like friendship bracelets to the Spanish players.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. It's good.
Are we sure there wasn't any juju in those bracelets?
Actually, HH, do you think that Nigeria would have a chance against these guys?
He's not wearing his headphones.
Yes.
Do you think how many goals would Nigeria score against these guys?
Iheanacho gets a double hat trick.
Yeah, we'll go about 20 goals. About 20 goals.
Okay.
About 20.
It'll just end as like a Spain 6-0 Germany or something.
Okay, what's wrong? My name is continue. My name is.
Like that. I thought I saw the worst team this season when I watched Tamworth play in the FA Cup, but these lot make Tamworth look like AC Milan. Like, these lot are trash, bro. Like, and I don't know what the process
but
is to
think
allow
about it.
them.
Like, you're having factory workers play against the likes of Olise and Musiala.
One of their players had to take annual leave to be at this tournament meaning the 3 weeks that you get off work.
Yeah.
He bunched all of those 3 weeks together, and he's off work for this Club World Cup,
But-
and
but-
he's going to
but-
have to do unpaid work when he comes back.
You see, that's my thing though. That's unfair. So
Yeah,
are you
that's-
saying that?
yeah, that's wrong.
So because you're saying that this now that means this takes up their holidays of work.
Yeah.
So this time, but that's
This
crazy
counts,
though.
counts as work holidays.
Yeah, because they're not. It's again, they're not pros. These are amateurs, so they still have their day jobs. So you
Like,
can't go to
AJ.
you can't go to your boss and be like, boss, like I'm gonna.
That's
come
messed
to
up.
I'm
work
playing in
today."
the
That's
Club
messed
World
up.
Cup.
Like,
Do you think that?
like, no,
do you think the
like, come to
factory
work,
boss
like-
worker cares? He don't care.
Yeah, boss is like, no, I want you in tomorrow. Like, I don't care about.
You see, no. Infantino is messed up,
No,
man.
AJ,
This
I
guy's
don't know
messed
if you
up.
remember.
Did-
I don't know if you remember, like 2 years ago, it wasn't a competitive game. It was a friendly. It was a preseason game. It was at Bayern Munich, bro. They played like 2 years ago. They played a team. I don't even know what team it was, but they won 27-0.
Oh yeah. It was
Oh,
against HH. It was against a village club here in Germany, like in Bavaria somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I think I heard that. I
yeah.
heard about that. Yeah.
Oh, well, wasn't there
Wait.
like Australia played American Samoa and beat them like 31-0?
What are we doing? Sorry, Mondays.
In fact, HH, could you search up what is the biggest loss in football history? Like,
Wait,
I'm actually curious.
did
I think it's
Musiala
American
start the game?
Samoa something.
Wait, how can you score a goal like every 3 minutes? How was that?
Wait, did Musiala start the game today? We came off the bench.
You ever play
No, he
with-
came off the
Okay,
bench.
okay,
got a
okay. Now
hat-trick in 20 minutes.
this this is
Oh my
BS.
God.
So AS Adema, 149-0.
Nah, that's fake. That's
That's
fake.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fake.
Nah, that was real. That was real.
nah, that's not real.
Nah,
No,
that
no,
happened
no.
because they were like accused of match fixing, and so they basically scored a bunch of own goals to prove a point.
Okay. You see, the
There
thing
must
now
be
is
an
that,
Africa.
guys,
There must be an
because
Africa.
see now I'm not scared. I'm afraid of going to youtube.com and typing in this thing. I'm afraid of the footage. If footage of this exists, I'm actually scared as what I might see. 149-0 is how's that possible?
Wait, how long do you reckon the highlights are?
No, but okay, so from kick, I'm just trying to think how would it actually work? So from kickoff, just kick up.
That's
Yeah,
only
this
2
is-
goals a minute.
It's literally
You're
2 goals. Yeah,
spamming
just under
kickoff,
2
man.
goals a minute, man. So,
I mean,
Wait, so you tell me from the
I don't think you
kickoff
could do
this
that
game-
on FIFA.
no.
On 20-minute halves, yeah.
Oh, you're lying. Oh, you're lying, bro. It's on YouTube.
It has 1 million views.
Was it just kicking off straight to your keeper and the keeper rolls it in like that?
No, there's no keeper in the net.
AJ, can you do a
Keeper just moves out of the
review?
way.
Can
No,
you do a review? Can
No,
you do
you're
a
lying,
review?
bro. No, you're lying.
Can
No,
you
sorry,
do-
Barnabas, continue. Barnabas. Was it?
Wait, hey, Chish, can you do anatomy of a goal?
Even that's me of goals. So Bopendo, what does this mean for Bayern, man? What does this mean for Bayern?
What do you mean with that question? It's just a 10-0 win against some semi-pros. Like, it's not like AJ. I didn't watch the game. I just, I just saw the last 5 minutes of the game. So I just saw 2 goals. I think at the
Oh
end.
my god, bro.
So yeah, HH. To be honest, it's not surprising as a Bayern Munich fan. I mean, HH, Oliver Kahn, former Bayern Munich goalkeeper, was once invited to a charity event. I think it was for cancer research, and they organized a penalty shootout.
Just missed 3 fucking.
Yeah, bro.
No,
I don't have promise. I walk
I'm
through. Sorry.
not gonna lie, Steve. I was putting up a stinker, man. This my
Hey,
stocks-
relax. It's going to be better when he comes in here, bro. Sorry.
You should've had a
Continue,
hat-trick by now.
continue.
You should've had a
And
hat-trick by now.
HH,
Yeah.
Oliver Kahn, captain of Bayern Munich. So, the Bayern mentality never leaves someone. And they organized the penalty shootout. So a bunch of kids could have had the opportunity to shoot a penalty against Oliver Kahn. And if they score, a certain amount of money would go to charity. HH, he saved everyone. He saved everyone. And that was for
What?
charity. Yeah,
No, I
that was
remember
for
that video.
cancer. Yeah, HH. Like, I don't know, it's a Bayern thing. Like, take every competition seriously.
Never-
Doesn't matter
never-
if it
never
go.
Wait, Bupinder, did the kids have
Artists,
cancer?
relax, man.
No,
Bupinder, did the kids
I
have
don't
taken-
think I don't think the kids have cancer. No, I don't think the kids had. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was like a Make-A-Wish kind of thing, and he stopped every single penalty. I don't know, but there is a story. So HH, yeah, great win. What should I say? 10
Great.
goals.
Come on, Pupenda, man.
Yeah, HH.
Wait, hold on.
HH. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I want to ask you. Do you expect Chelsea to do something similar like this? Can we expect Chelsea
against
Nah,
to do
Chelsea
something?
playing teams bad.
Hold on. To
They're
win
not playing
10.
teams bad enough to do this.
Bupindo, we're here for the trophy. We're not here for part-time FC. We're here to win the damn trophy.
Yeah. Okay.
So you beat PSG, were you, HJ?
And AJ.
Let's worry about Leon the Professional and Denzel Washington.
Leon the Professional.
AJ, and next year.
Good film.
Wait, isn't Leon a restaurant? It's like a takeaway.
No. It's a movie.
Yeah, Leon's.
Bro, J Swiss, that's chicken jar grilled sandwich, bro, is quality, bro. Like that's my meal before I go to cinema. Like,
Yeah,
because there's a Leon near my cinema.
Yeah, you're playing that sandwich this week.
I know.
HH, and next year for Oceania, they should just rile up some 11 Samoan wrestlers from WWE, and they would do probably a better job. Like,
wait.
Roman Reigns, like all those guys, maybe The Rock.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring it. So shout out to Fair. Beef jerky to cook the prem. Well, let's see. I'm not sure whether he's.
Lie. You guys are gassing this guy like he's the greatest technician the sport has seen.
Bro, I mean, like, no, I think he's talented, but the gassing is a bit much. Is a bit much. But let's just see what happens.
No,
actually, no, it's not actually. It's actually just AK. It's just AK.
There's people saying he's a better talent than Mbappe, man. Like, calm down.
See, that's just when you're just going too far, bro. That's when you're going too far. Promo. Atletico Tactics says if we stand firm, bend over. Is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
Yeah.
Wing, that better not be Sarah Jane or ABI, bro. What if Liam Delap dance?
Okay, how could you tell? How could you tell?
It's actually Van Diesel with break.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's for family.
You know now I can't unsee it. You know now I can't unsee it.
It's about family.
What if he cooks? He's your number 9 now. You have to cook.
Now, Ricardo, have you seen that meme where someone says like, "Oh, how do people find Serie J beautiful?" She looks like Triple H with a BBL.
Yeah, that's crazy. She actually does.
Okay, you know what? Look, Pixar J was alright. Shout out to Blaze. Wait, no. Can I? Wait. Okay. Can I just? So wait. Did Amazon workers have more possession than Atleti? Probably. Damn. Shout out to Probo. If this was role play Atletico. Okay, who is Lily Phillips? I keep seeing this chick around.
The person who
basically Bonnie Blue.
He competes with Bonnie Blue.
All right, okay, nothing more. All right.
Is she also a Chelsea fan?
Obiera on Discord was celebrating each goal for 2024 UCL final. Also, if you're still debating CR7 and Messi in 2025, go to Iran or Israel to put energy.
No, go to Iran only. Go to Iran only. Don't go to the other place.
Abdul Razak. It's like Barca playing against the Hangouts. It's like HH defending. Wait, hold on. Wait, bro. I can. Wait. Give me 5 months to get fit and everything. I'm looking down the Yamal line like on a bench. I'm looking down the Yamal line like on a bench. Give me 5 months to condition myself.
Of course, AJ would lock up a teenager. Of course.
Let's be honest, AJ. Let's be honest here, AJ.
It's overrated. Of course he can't. Yamal is very overrated.
No. Wait. Let's be honest, bro. If we played Barcelona, usually there's 11 people, but if we played Barcelona, it would be worse than 10-0.
No. Okay, AK, but AK. Do you know why it's unfair? No, most of us, I don't think we even are playing football at a even semi-pro level. We play football as a freaking pastime. So there's pro, semi-pro, and vibes.
We saw you try to run in place, and you
bro. When I run, I can feel my belly move from side to side, bro. That's how bad it is, bro. So
we're not seeing HH run the wing with 2 grenaded knees.
No, bro. the moment Yamal skins me, I'll get a stitch in both of my legs and everything.
You're
So
gonna
it is
need
what
a
it is.
hip replacement surgery.
Basically, I'll pull a HCR7, but I'll just go down for old age.
And Ricardo, he will say, "Oh, it was the grenade that destroyed his hip."
Shout out to ads for information in the. Okay, so in the Oceania, the countries are New Zealand, New Caledonia. Is that is it JPEG?
wait.
No, Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
That's Papua New Guinea. What?
He's not got the characters. He's not got the characters.
Papua New Guinea, man.
Yeah, Papua New Guinea.
Hey, it's pretty long. It's a long
Honestly,
name.
like so there's an image file that's like, bro, if we're going down to image files, then I know how we got here. Okay, so Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tahiti, Vanuatu, King Solomon's Islands. That's it. Auckland are like their Madrid.
If you try to speak, AJ, if you try to speak,
you know what? Yeah, we're done.
The Real Madrid of Fiji, man.
If you try to speak, to an Auckland fan, you lost to Bayern 10-0, he will say 13 UCLs. Like,
basically. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's not UCLs, OCLs. It's
OCLs. Oh, no, this is
probably nobody supporting them too.
No, bro. I've got 13 OCLs. Shout out to Sergey, man. Shout out to Angola beating South Africa in the final. Which one is this? Was this in front of the happening? Shout out to Went On to you, man. 149-0 definitely was during us. Okay, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
It's possible.
Maradona celebrated scoring on a. Please tell me this is not. This
is there footage of this?
That is true. I've seen the video.
There's no footage.
Nah, he was. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. He was high on cocaine, probably. There's
an element.
I'm saying it was for vibes and.
Wait, what was it the '94 World Cup where he did that celebration at the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you tell me he did that to a kid with no legs.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. Bless. By the way, you guys thanked your dad for his poor pullout.
Yeah, it's Father's Day.
To be honest, I expected that from Ring.
I thought Wing. Yeah,
not gonna lie, my parents were married, and I was fully intended. I don't know about you though.
Ricardo, that's wild.
I don't know. We asked him.
Is he lying? Is he lying?
Well, I'm done.
Wait. That's just you.
What do you mean you're lying?
Wait, sure. Okay. But
You were there?
Wasn't Pele also playing against part-time? Okay. All right. So what's it called?
Wait, can I speak on Bayern?
Yeah, Ike, go for it.
That's actually wild. Are the clan members?
Okay, RDS, can you just RDS? RDS, I think you need to focus on what's happening with yourself.
What that is.
Thank you. Ike, talk to me. Ike.
Yeah, man. First of all, the fact that they played the starting 11, bro, but that's shameless. I'm sorry, it's shameless. I didn't watch the game because I knew it was gonna be a waste of time.
Yeah.
But 10. Shout out to the 9-to-5 workers, man. I mean, to be honest, I can't blame them, bro. To be honest, doing a 9-to-5 and
okay. Let me ask you this though. So you don't get annual leave. So this goes towards your work holidays. Based on the prize money you receive for, let's be real, participation fees because you're not sniffing the group stage. Do you think this is worth it? Would you do it?
Let's do some basic math here.
Yeah.
So, how much do they get for being at the Club World Cup?
You get 2 million for being in the Club World Cup and 2 million for every win in the Club World Cup.
Let's say in that 2 million, let's say 200,000. Let's say that goes to the players. So 200,000 amongst 11 players. That's say what? What is that? 200,000 11 players. Okay. And then you take that money, and I mean it's not the worst.
But that money,
decent money.
Sorry, okay, but the thing is, most of that money will go to the confederate or the club. So
Yeah, but like,
they're not even going to get most of it. So actually,
yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you have the 2 million you get from the Club World Cup, and let's say you just give 200,000 to like all 11 players, and let's say each player gets a certain amount of that 200,000, like, it's not the worst. Like,
So no. I'm just saying mathematically, is it worth it?
They're
Financially, is it worth it?
They're probably getting. I would say they're probably getting a year's salary from the Club World Cup. Each individual player, probably.
Exactly.
you're getting around, like, if you were to shift it equal, you're getting around 18,000 per player, which, bro,
That's
for
okay. That's
certain
okay.
guys,
But this is also assuming you don't pay your bench players and your staff
No,
that
yeah,
are flying over as well. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably just
Can they-
under a year's salary that they're probably getting if they're going to get any money.
they're probably like a month or 2 months salary at the very least. So
Those who are going to universities will also, but listen, I'm dealing with that right now, man. It's annoying, but yeah, see those
so
people.
The worst case scenario is that, like, there's some of these players, they come back and they get sacked from their jobs.
I think
That's probably
What?
the worst.
I
They go like, sorry, you've been away.
No. Wait, you can't laugh at RDS. If let's say you really wanted to go, and your boss says no, you don't get to annual leave, and you go anyway, you're sacked.
that's
exactly.
I mean,
that's harsh.
RDS,
You can't
Radcliffe
hold
would do that.
10-0 and then lose your job.
Like,
No,
Radcliffe would do
wait,
that.
but hold up. Like, my name is, if you're the boss, and let's say one of those guys is a key worker, and he said, no, we can't afford to lose it. We just don't have anyone to take a job, and you leave anyway.
He
You're
just lost 10-0 on the Zone app in front of thousands of people, and you're gonna sack him.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
No. Wait, hold on. No. Money mates. No, money mates. Even more so. No, so money mates. No, here's the thing. First of all, I need you for my work. You leave anyway, and you go ahead and get shanked in front of everybody. 10-0. Mates, your sacked. We ain't gonna about it.
Well, when he comes back, there's no replacements. I mean, I don't like. If he
of course you're sacked.
Like if he leaves and he comes back, I mean, you still have him back. If he were just leave permanently, I mean,
No, basically, and that's the key thing.
You can't.
You can't come back after holding 10, bro. Nah, you can't.
you also get like a stipend per game. Every game you play, do you get like some sort of stipend as well?
I don't know. Maybe
Like-
the way they break down the money is kind of weird. Like,
Yeah. I think a lot of it is some of it is going to because if it's FIFA, I would imagine that some of it is going to the confederations. So some of it's going to the clubs, but some of it goes to the confederations, and then some of it. I generally think the amount that's actually going to the players is probably not going to be that much. But in the case of these guys, at most maybe 2, maybe 3 months of salary if they get any money, and like that's fine. But if you come back home and the boss is like, "Yeah, your job isn't here anymore," then is 2 to 3 months salary worth it? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. So you do have to think about stuff like that. So.
No. Boss, like if it's like 18K, hey, you know what? It's what, especially if because again, if let's say you can be covered for several months, you're like, you know what? This is like several months of just chill. I feel like I'm gonna lose my job.
I
Fine.
don't think it will be 18K, bro. That's because that's like if that's given certain assumptions.
No,
that's only
but
about
okay,
1 point.
that's why I need to know whether is it financially worth it to go to this tournament.
AJ, I could give you some insight. I just read that on average they have an attendance of 200 people to their regular games. 200 people. The max they got was 2,000. So it's probably it's a lot of money for them. Like
yes, AK, what's here? AK.
Yeah, but like in terms of the game, man, like it was expected. I think for a team like Auckland City, apparently, like I read that like there's another team from Auckland that play actually in the A League.
Yeah. They're like a new team maker because I made it.
Yeah, so because there's like a team from Auckland in New Zealand that play in the A League. There's also a team from Wellington in New Zealand that play in the A League, but those teams don't count because the A League is part of the
Asia Confederate. Yeah.
So like I'm like, why can't you just? Why do they have to have? They're in the same country, but why are 2 of them in different leagues in the third one? Like.
No, I mean, and I think that is why it's a weird thing, because it's like Infantino wants us to be like, oh, that's why I say this has gone away from being a competition to be like this now like a celebration of everyone in the world. Where no, it should still be a competition. My thing though is those. I don't care whether they play in Asia; they're still of that continent. So what you want is the very best team of the Australia, New Zealand continent. I don't give a crap where they play. So therefore, it should be the best team from the continent of Australasia.
It's not just that. It's like either that or like have a playoff for the OFC teams. Like we all know that Oceania is probably the worst conference like in terms of like every confederation for football. Have a playoff between them and say the fourth or the fifth place African team or the fourth or the fifth place Asian team or the fourth or the fifth place North American team to go through.
No. AK. Sorry, I mean, when the worst English team in the Premier League, sorry, in whole of English football, is ranked higher than you are, that's playing a 73-year-old player. I don't think you need to compete when near any competition.
It's just like
you can't.
True.
You can't.
The one thing I would say is like I do think it's made a bit of a big deal because let's be real, it's one spot out of 32. Like it's not like there's like 5 teams like this. Like I'm sure like
AK, I don't want to see a reincarnation at the
no, of course, but like bro, like if you based on definition of Club World Cup, you have to have something from every confederation. And I think this is the least FIFA can do. Like have one slot is the least they can do. Like
so AK, so I will on record say so you defend university students taking his exams to face Michael Olise. You defend that?
You know what, bro? Like imagine me facing Michael Olise, bro. That would be kind of cool.
No. Okay, I know it's cool, but is it right though that you're facing Michael Olise while you're taking exams?
You never know. He might be getting some hints from the players.
The thing is,
it's
it's not about whether it's right or not. It's exactly like you have to have representation. Like you can't just ignore one thing, no matter how bad they are. Like they have a football team, and they technically do have the right to be there. Like on a very technical basis, they do. Now, if a team like Wydad Casablanca or Mamelodi Sundowns or one of the South Korean teams had something like this, then I would start to bat more eyes. But bro, like let's be real. Like we see this happen when we San Marino or Gibraltar plays in Europe. Like it's bound to happen with the amount of teams that play football. Like I just think it's bound to happen.
AJ, I just sent a link for the stadium. Like it's a picture of the stadium. It's crazy.
Okay, I'll view. Okay, so let me just see the job. So shout out to Wing. I don't have a doubt. I thought it was. Oh no, it is obvious though. Wing, it is very obvious. That's So we you didn't seem to reveal that, man. Shout out Wing, man.
Wait, quick question. Is that Auckland goalkeeper better than Onana or better than Sanchez?
I'll take him over Onana.
Based no, you wouldn't. Do you think as time goes in this competition will get more prestigious? I'd definitely see in 10 to 15 years people will be still calling this a cash grab.
Wait. No. He said prestigious.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Maybe English isn't his first language.
Yeah, true. So no, look, do you think that people will come to respect this in the future, or do you think this will always be known as Infantino cash under the table?
I think it depends on what goes on in a knockout round specifically. Like for example, before this year, did we ever care about the Nations League before this year?
Do we still care about the Nations League?
I mean the Nations.
Hold on. SK, outside of Cristiano, do we care about the Nations League?
It's not. I don't care. It's not about Cristiano. I'm talking about the quality of the games. AJ, you're telling me if we don't get like 3-4 more additions where the games are as competitive as they were in March and the off season, like you wouldn't take it a bit more seriously? Like if they were to, like if the quality of the games can maintain for like 3 or 4 times, I don't see why you wouldn't be at least take it more seriously.
But it's not, because the money aspect of the game is not gonna go spread well over the leagues. Like Boca and River, they're a shade of their former selves. The Brazilian teams are just gonna get better. And in South America, that's kind of like the equivalent is like the Premier League having all the money versus the rest of the continent. I personally think that it will be more respected over time, but I think what's holding it off is the fact that it's played at the end of the season because it feels like a filler spot. Like if you just look at the calendar, right? We have a World Cup year, and then after that you'll have a Nations League, and after that you'll have a Euros, and then after you have a Nations League, right after a Club World Cup with only like 3 weeks break till the start of the next season. Like these are filler competitions. There's no way you can like spin it.
Yeah. All right. So SK, is America with an SK?
Yo.
Why
did your team trade for first round picks?
SK, I'm gonna ignore.
Your team got Desmond Bain.
All right. Look, I don't know why the Magic are going for Batman's villain in Rises, but it is what it is. Let's just put that to one side. SK. Can Messi lead Vice City all the way to glory?
No, absolutely not, bro. That game that I watched yesterday.
Okay, SK, can I say one quickly, SK? Okay, am I being rude or disrespectful saying that, like, I know he's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest. Some people say even the GOAT himself. But SK, am I being disrespectful saying that I don't want to see a 37-year-old play football? I don't.
I mean,
now, granted, this 37-year-old is still better than not naming any names. But like SK, he's 37, bro. Like SK, what are we doing here? Like Busquets, the cannibal is waddling around like
actually,
a fat kid.
You know what it is? And this things kind of go on in the NBA too, right? Like all the kids that were like, if you were like the age of like 10 to 15, around like let's say like 2010 to like 2015, right? Like, so the guys that are in like their mid 20s, they still want to feel like children because the world's been shit, and they look and their favorite athletes are still playing. Oh, I was a big Ronaldo fan back in the day. He's still playing. I'm a Messi dog. He's still playing. I'm a LeBron James glazer. He's still playing. So it's
okay, but SK, here's the thing. Okay, let me give because I was walking just like near my apartment place and I saw this kid. I'm seeing many kids, but I just saw this kid with a Messi Inter Miami jersey. Then I said to myself that, did I ever want to get a Ronaldo AC Milan jersey? Did I ever want to get a Ronaldo Corinthians jersey? Heck, I didn't even want to get a Ronaldo Real Madrid jersey. I was just happy with the Ronaldo Barca jersey, Ronaldo Inter, because I know this is him at his best form. But by the time he got to AC Milan, I don't want to get a Ronaldo AC Milan jersey. So my thing though is that, why in 2025 are we still pushing this thing of a 37-year-old? And my thing is that ahly should be embarrassed because that Inter Miami team is garbage. And do you know what was worse? That 37-year-old pensioner is way better than everyone on that team. It just shows you how trash they are. And that's how embarrassed ahly should be that they didn't win that game. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, because let's keep it a stack, bro. Like, his team shouldn't even be in this fucking competition. Like, if we're being honest. But
well, come on, Infantino.
No, of course. Like, Inter Miami, Seattle Sounders, like New England. Come on, so there, I get it, but so
Seattle
like
Sounder is gonna get absolutely destroyed in this tournament.
What kind of what kind of team name is Sounders? Really deep. Like, what are we
the fuck
listening
that's
to?
supposed to mean? What is that supposed to even mean?
Wait, put on. Lord only knows.
Sounds like a headphone brand, like.
No, actually, Bubanda, you're right, bro. It sounds like something you get from like Radio Shack back in the day or something.
No. I dare Atleti to not beat the sound screen, bro.
Oh wait,
So,
PSG play the Sounders.
Yes, PSG play against Sounders.
I think this is going to be another double digit.
Yeah.
No. I'd say 6, 5 over 6. Like no, come on. This was Auckland is a special case study. That's a special case.
Playing football is the Sounders players' jobs. Like that's what they actually do.
It's true. That's their job. That's their
full-time
actual
job. That's how they pay. Like that's how they take care of their families. Like,
yeah. Like they're not working in warehouses though. Okay, but Eska, so Okay, let me ask. Do you think Inter Miami gets through the group?
Well, what's their group again?
So it's Al Ahly.
Porto
It's
and Palmeiras.
yeah, but so yeah, who are playing right now?
I mean, I should probably tell on the Porto game. So I'll have to see at least how well these guys play. But
I mean, because let's be real, Porto should top the group. Should. Although Palmeiras have scored about twice now, but they should. Because okay, so it's top two. There's no best third place loser. Top two. Actually, 'cause bro. I think this was a key point for mine because first of all, Al Ahly effed up. They should have won. Like, basically, that first stuff I was like, bro, both of these teams should have been on the same pitch because, like, basically, it was like you have a proper team against a team of old washed legends and a bunch of crash bombers bricks, which is that Inter Miami team. So,
I mean, if they just scam a win somehow, like, I mean,
I don't know how these guys beat Palmeiras.
Yeah,
okay,
because
they're not
can they
beating
beat?
Wait,
I don't know they beat Palmeiras.
No, if you've watched the Porto Palmeiras game that's on right now, Inter Miami are not doing anything.
No, they're not doing anything.
Do the top two teams go through?
Yeah, top two. Okay, so you're saying that they don't even get a point from either of them.
What I've seen in this game, the Palmeiras and Porto, they have way too much for this Inter Miami team.
Both of them. They're just
So Ricardo, talk to me. Inter Miami and Al Ahly.
Look, yeah, it was who was that? SK that said that they shouldn't have been here. I mean, I don't know what the justification of them being in this tournament.
Messi, wait, come on.
No,
yeah, like Infantino needs tickets. He needs to sell.
Apparently, supporter shield winners.
Yeah, I think they won like the domestic cup or something.
They did win their league, but to be fair, the MLS playoff winner is perceived as the main trophy. Like nobody really cares about winning the league. I think they broke the record too. I mean, so it was an upset in the first round, but regardless, they just got invited because they won the league, which is not why they should be there. I mean, they realistically they're there because they needed star power and they got Messi, and it was in America, so that's really the only reason why he was there. I'll be honest. I think I'm gonna be a contrarian regarding that game. It was a game of two halves. Like Al Ahly should have scored like 3 or 4 goals in that first half, but Inter Miami could have scored like 3 goals themselves in the second half.
No, you don't be the contrarian. Like I feel that first half, I know we're better. Second half, I think Inter Miami were actually the better team in the second half. That's fair.
Look, a big reason why Inter Miami fucking suck is because the moment I saw them appoint Mascherano as their head coach, I knew this was going to be a shit team. Because if you watch Mascherano's short career thus far, this guy's actually a terrible manager. I don't know what the reason was with they got rid of Tata Martino when they actually played well and they actually topped the fucking league. But yeah, they're not doing anything. And look, in terms of the game, I'm going to be honest. Well, everybody keeps saying that the other Al Ahly should have won like 4 or 5-0. But only half those chances were really threatening. Like the first 1v1 was a good save. I'll give him that. The second one was straight at the keeper, which was like another 1v1. There was one with a header. That one straight at the keeper as well. The fourth was like a scramble inside the box. The guy toe poked it right at the keeper as well. And then the fifth chance, I believe they ended up scoring, but it was ruled offside. So it was really just like the penalty in the first 1v1 where they should have scored. Like that was their best chances throughout the game. And maybe you could say at the very last second of the game when they fucked up like the 3v2, they should have really done better, but it didn't result to anything. But in for example, in the end of the first half, technically Inter Miami was the closest to scoring. Like they had a goal come off the goal line. I think it was the striker on the other team who cleared it off the goal line. Like, and that was their only chance of the first half, and they nearly scored. And then you had Messi's miracle shot that like was a great save at the end of the minute. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but like, the header at the last minute of the game as well, where the goalie literally saved it with his head. And
also the Messi free kick as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but it was really a game of two halves. Like, whoever just took their chance would have won the game. I actually think that game was pretty 50-50. It was like I said.
So are you saying these are the two teams that come third and fourth?
Yeah, in my opinion, I think they do. I like look. But it's just more so if I would give Inter Miami to come second if they still had Tata Martino because they actually were a better team with him. But then again, that might be wishful thinking, just because the reason why I believe MLS teams just won't go through is because they're dealing with roster restrictions. Like, they just can't spend what they want to spend. They have to deal with the salary cap and the designated player stuff. So, like, for them to even build a team competitive for these European teams, or like even South American teams, or even like the Egyptian team or the Saudi teams, they never were. Like, I think a lot of people have said this. If they ever want MLS to be competitive at a higher level, they have to move away from this salary cap. And I don't know what their fear is. I think their fear is that their product becomes too, like, one-sided towards big market teams, like, or else, like, places like LA and New York and Miami will, like, have always the best team. I mean, you know how Americans are, they like parity. So, but look, like Messi, like 37, like, he showed a bit of quality. Like, I think we're at this stage now where when Messi plays with Inter Miami, he's kind of like half-assing it half the time, and then when he plays at Argentina, like, he actually plays well. I don't know if you saw the games against, like, Chile and who did they play? Colombia. He was actually decent. But bro, Suarez, bro, that guy has one knee. That guy just needs to retire. Busquets, the guy is like, I don't know. They didn't have Jordi Alba. Not saying that's gonna make much of a difference, but this team, bro, this is kind of MLS for you. Like, the defense is just straight. It's all attack.
They hyped up that Redondo, guys. If he's like the second coming of Busquets.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Basically, name tax. Name tax.
It's a little bit of a name tax. It's a little bit that he was actually good in the Argentine league. They had high hopes for him, but I mean, when he moved, he had offers to go to Europe, but when he chose Inter Miami, like, it kind of just showed his ambition.
That's crazy, bro. Like, to be at the peak of your passing and you go to Inter Miami, that's trash, bro.
Yeah, look, they're gonna lose to Palmeiras. They're gonna lose to Porto. I mean, they're fortunate they got put in a group where, I mean, they could get disrespected by Palmeiras and Porto, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose a calm, like, 3-0 or something. I don't know, but bro.
So you're saying there's no chance of them coming out of the group?
No, I don't think so. I think with Macheran, definitely not. With Macheran, if they had Tata Martino of last year, I would have gave them a shot at second, but not this. Not with Macheran. No. Macheran is genuinely terrible.
Elijah, talk to me, man. Inter Miami, man, and ahly. Elijah, Aki, talk to me.
On the Inter Miami game, right?
Yeah.
First of all, like, who was the one who said that? Like, there was someone who said yesterday that, like, Inter Miami would have the most fans at the stadium or something. Like, who was that?
I have no idea. What? And did they wait? What was their fan representation?
Al Ahly had 70% of the fans. Bro, they're a big club, man. Like, I know, shout out to the Messi fanboys. They're obviously light out for Inter Miami, of course, but Al Ahly is a massive fan base.
Yeah, but in America, like, there's not a lot.
No, like, go there, bro. There's Egyptians in America.
You have to put in mind,
any
like,
Egyptian in America will support Al Ahly, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, to be fair, a lot of the people that go there aren't just wearing Inter Miami jersey, like, they're wearing the Argentina jersey. So it's
true. That is true. Yeah.
No, but the Al Ahly fan representation was actually pretty damn good.
But that's what I said earlier. You put Latinos and Arabs in one venue.
Wait, where was the game played?
In Miami.
Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay, yeah, Miami. Yeah.
Overall, I think I agree with Ricardo. I think it was a game of two halves to a certain extent. I personally thought Al Ahly's first half was more dominant than Inter Miami's second half, but I think, bro, both teams are finishing like third and fourth. Inter Miami, bro, like, this is MLS level. Like, I'm sorry, bro. It's not like, it's a very competitive league, but the quality of player is not, like, it's not great. And
so quick thing. So into the game. Where are they? Where are they based again?
Egypt.
So is it fair to say that the Egyptian league is better than the MLS now?
Nah, I mean, the thing with Al Ahly and Egypt is that, like,
wait, so okay. Who is the best MLS team? Who is the best team in MLS? Is it who? Who is it?
No, it's not Inter Miami. Not right now.
LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy.
It could be LAFC, man.
Wait, LA Galaxy or LAFC?
I mean, LAFC, didn't they win the? No, who won the league now?
This
last
year is
season?
unclear. Like I think last season LFC were way.
Okay, actually, hold on. Continue.
The thing with the Egyptian league is it's between Al Ahly and Zamalek, but they also have another team called Pyramids that are coming through. Al Ahly are probably the best team in Egypt.
Hold on.
Wait, what is
There's
that
a team called Pyramids.
Yeah.
They're based in Cairo, man. They're based.
Yo, is that an oh my god reaction?
I mean, I just want to just verify this.
That's
Wow.
That's actually
Pyramids FC.
Yeah, they won the African Champions League,
And
HH.
that is a fire logo, bro. Hold on.
HH, who built the pyramids? Who built the pyramids? HH?
Aliens.
Oh.
That's a lie, by the way.
And we never landed on the moon. Where are we at? Hold on.
So
history class.
Damn.
That is a good logo.
That's it. You know, that's probably one of the best football logos I've seen.
I'm not gonna. That looks like something out of a video game, like a created.
And it all looks cool. That's why I said it's a damn cool looking video logo, bro. Trust me.
Funny part is the funny part is the logo's not even a pyramid; it's a sphinx. But
same thing.
It's not the same.
Same thing.
Yeah, that was a nerd talk.
In terms of like Inter Miami, bro, like I'll be real, bro. Shout out Messi, man. The guy somehow still the best player on their team,
which is a problem.
Yes. Busquets was somewhat decent, bro. But Luis Suarez, bro, that guy's waddling, but the guy's not running. That guy's waddling, man. Like,
bro, I think we just call him Louis now, bro. Just Louis.
Bro, just retire, man. And then they brought 8 guys from Coral Gables and South Beach, like these 8 random NPCs from the streets of Miami to, make up their team. So like, it's like, bro, like, I don't know why they're at this tournament. Like, shout out Messi tax, but like, to add some sort of legitimacy to this tournament, at least get the MLS Cup winner here or something. Like, it's just like
it's like get the best point because like shout out to them getting a points and looking with the second half, but this team is this team is trash. Bro.
Even if they do get
first game, it's just like you go into a first game of any tournament, you expect to be excited. That first game just delegitimized this entire thing, man. Like,
oh no, but okay. Though the issue though is Infantino, he's so money hungry, and he's so focused on. I was like Messi, Inter Miami. Was like, okay, we know how great Messi is, but you do know that this guy is 37 years old. You do know that the team he plays for is garbage. I know that the best players on this team are freaking pensioners. So what did you expect from an opening game? But all he cares about is, let me just sell out as many tickets and get on also hype and just write off Messi's name.
It doesn't make sense, and I think they're probably going to get knocked out. I don't see them doing anything against Porto or Palmeiras. And it was just a disappointing game.
I mean, do you see Al Ahly making it through, or do you think they're effed up not winning this game?
No. But I think they definitely screwed up. But I think they'll give a better fight to Palmeiras and Porto just because, bro, they're a better structured team. Like Inter Miami, I think Inter Miami still have like Messi is better than any player on the Al Ahly team, but Al Ahly just have a well-structured team. Even if the individuals aren't great. And I think that will lend them to have a better fight against Porto or Palmeiras. Also, apparently Inter Miami wanted Modric as well, which he's at AC Milan now, but they wanted Modric as well to add to the pension.
Wait, so
a double 10.
Wait, AK. Are you saying Inter Miami and AC Milan were fighting for Modric's signature?
Wait,
yes.
Wasn't Modric supposed to leave Real Madrid? I heard he's actually playing with Real Madrid in the Club World Cup.
Yeah, I think
he's probably leaving.
Oh my god!
I mean, Leroy Sané is also still playing.
All right, okay, wait. Can I just let me just. I want to just switch things real quick, man. Can I just ask you guys this thing? Is it time for all these guys just to retire? All these dudes.
Yes, 100%. Yes,
Modric, 100%. Cristiano, like just 100%. Leave. Just I mean, like
especially the
no, because hold on. Do you know what I always say? Do you know what I always say? Like, I grew up where a player's peak was 3 years. 3 years and then the route. So what I'm seeing right now, well done, congrats. Guys, it's cringe. I don't want to see Modric anymore. I don't want to see Cristiano anymore. I don't want to see Messi anymore. I don't want to see Cannibal anymore. I don't want to see Busquets anymore. I don't want to see just.
got taken off, man. Esteval got taken off.
Oh wow. But I don't want. But it's okay. Can
Wait, you
this
saying
just
Stinker
retire?
hooked?
But I'll be honest though. I'll be honest. Like, bro. I mean, if you're Cristiano, 200 million a year, no tax. Like, are you not gonna not play? If you're for now Messi, like you're in Miami, like with your boys.
Like, but see, Ricardo, that's the whole point. Inter Miami is pure vibes. And hey, that's all cool. If you're a Messi fan, hey, that's all cool. I don't want to watch pure vibes. I want to watch the best of the best competing. I don't want to watch a bunch of old guys with their friends and pals just chilling out. I'm sorry, I don't. I want to see a competitive game against guys trying to win at their peak.
Yeah, but
Inter Miami, it's a freaking joke.
Yeah, but why are you taking? Okay, but I would. Why do you have that expectation of the MLS? That's the first thing. Why do you have that expectation? Okay, maybe the Saudi some team, sure, but like just don't watch it. Like
yeah, I get what you just don't watch.
No, okay, wait, hold on. If I was running a YouTube channel, do you think for 1 second I'll be watching that trash? But the fact of the matter is that it's the opening. Hold up, it's the opening game. People are still interested in what this. Well, no. It's the opening game. No, it's the opening game.
I think you have a problem. I think
hold on, Ricardo.
I think you have a problem that those two guys in particular, they garner such a massive following that you can't avoid it, even though they're out of the top game.
No. But this I mentioned Modric as well.
Okay,
I said,
but like Modric was at a relevant club, and okay, granted, he's leaving now, so who cares? And as for like the only time Messi and Ronaldo are actually relevant, at least in my opinion, is when they play for their national teams, and even then, that's like once in a while.
Yeah, because no one watches the games in Saudi and the MLS. Everyone gets the clips on Twitter. And
I'll be honest, I only watch the Inter Miami games when I'm like. If I have nothing to do on a weekday or a weekend. And then, look, sometimes it's funny because you see Messi like at the age of 37 just like crip walking over a bunch of Americans. But and sometimes you see a Ronaldo banger out of nothing. But
bro, these people look old, man. They look old. Like whenever
as I was watching this, bro, I was like, because I remember what Messi was and what this guy was doing. I was like, this guy's old.
No, but
I'll
say this, like, I think him at Miami, I've watched him enough to like notice that when he plays with Miami, like I'm not saying he doesn't care, but he doesn't put in maximum effort. Because like even over the games with Argentina, there was a clear difference in effort he puts. When he plays for Argentina, he's actually still enjoyable, and he's still like you can see him trying. Against Inter, that's where I guess like bro, it is what it is. Like Ronaldo's the ultimate professional, so he's gonna put in his effort regardless. But
I mean, the club is almost kind of like a vacation thing. I mean, David Beckham owns it.
It's Vice City FC. Of course it is.
Yeah, but if you're getting paid 50 million a year just to play football with your homeboys in Miami,
yeah, exactly.
Bro,
you're
eating like
no, wait, no, Rick,
I
don't think you understand. I am not hating on it at all. I will do the exact same thing. I'm just saying that I have to just try. Just that. But bro, do you think after I watched the first MLS game, I was like, okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm not watching any of this crap anymore. But the fact of the matter is, a Club World Cup is opening game. But after I saw the opening game, I was like, all right, this club is it's a freaking joke. Like Inter Miami, the club. I can't take that club seriously, bro. I can't. It's a joke.
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Gatlock.
Okay, look. You know the funny thing is that the format of this stuff changed twice. On my FM, there were supposed to be 3 teams in the group. It's in the expanded version, and ironically, and then it goes to quarterfinals immediately, like because only the first team comes out. And I think the quarterfinals were literally just all European teams. Honestly, like from the quarterfinals onward, every European team just topped their group. I think maybe one of them wasn't European. But anyway, in this tournament for Miami, I think this is the first time I've actually watched a bit of Inter Miami. And the only reason why I even watched it was just to check if they are showing it on SuperSport. Honestly.
Mm.
I watched the game against Al. Actually,
Ahly.
I didn't watch the full game. I only watched, them. I only watched like the last 10, 15 minutes.
Mm.
I saw Messi's attempt at the end of the game. That was sick. But
Yeah.
then I look at this stuff and I'm like, damn. You just see actual players like Messi. You just see him a cut above the rest when they're just playing. Like these guys, did you see Auckland today? Like, bro, they were they were running and they left the ball behind them. Like they kept on.
Wait, hold on. Like, wait. Gatlock, let me just say one thing. Now, Gatlock, I watched about 1 minute of that whole thing and everything, so I didn't watch it fully. Gatlock, I am begging
I
you,
watched it.
please tell me that they ran with the ball and they overran and they left it behind. Please tell me that never happened. There's something that never happened.
That happened. I only watched like 5 minutes of that game. I saw that it happen 5 times. And there was a time when I even felt embarrassed for Bayern Munich. There was a time when a guy was in the box and I was like, oh, there's a chance here. And the guy just missed it. Like, not he attempted to shoot. He was running into the box, I think from the left-hand side, and he just left it. And I was like,
Wait, Gallic, I have a question. Was there a single like sequence where like they actually did something good for like more than like 10 seconds?
Bro, in those 5 minutes, man, I think there was a time when it was like 4-2 against Bayern or something, and my guy just misplaced the ball. It's so bad. It was. I don't even know where they are shot on target.
What do you expect from Gatlock? They do this part time, bro. They don't play this full time. So
I started watching the game after 10-0. I thought it was going to be 11 because I was just laughing. And HH, this retiree that's about to retire, he's shameless. I think they showed a highlight because they were showing some of the highlights. And at 9-0 or 10, I can't remember.
Thomas Müller.
Yeah, Müller. He was laughing.
But come on, what do you expect from Müller? That's like, what do you expect from the guy?
I was like, what the hell is this guy? I was like, nah, you're shameless for this. But okay, first of all, it's sad that our English man.
Wait, hold on. Just in so far. Now I know that it's only 3 or 4 games in. So far, has this underwhelmed? This Club World Cup, based on competitiveness, quality, and everything, is this underwhelmed?
No, because this is what I basically expected. I played this stuff for my FM. I think my first game, I played my B team and C team. We slapped a team 7-0.
Who was your team? Who was your team?
It was a team. It was an European team. Let's put it that way. It was an European team.
Was it Arsenal?
My second team just slapped.
Was it the West London Tory Blue Cowboys?
Abdullah,
I don't know who it was. I can't even be bothered.
The Who's and Slaps of West London.
No, look, just forget that. Look, just know it was an European team, and I played my second team, my second and third team, just slapped a team like 7-0, 8-0. Like it was embarrassing. The only time I started playing a bit seriously was when I got to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and that's when I started playing other European teams. This competition doesn't start until the quarterfinals. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, to be fair, the only game I actually watched 90 minutes was PSG atleti. And I'll lie to you, it was weird watching them play in the sun. In a game like this, I expect it to be playing in the night.
Yeah, no, because it's like a Champions League thing. Actually, you know what it is?
It felt weird.
I think that's actually a very good point because they're not in the same league. The only time they play each other is at night. Obviously, in UCL. So seeing them play in the day, it just gives preseason vibes. Like the only time you'd see a PSG Atleti in the day is if it's preseason.
Exactly. The way the game was played, I don't watch friendly matches. So I don't know the intensity of friendly matches, but the way the game was played, it felt competitive, but at the same time, in the sun, and honestly, I was looking at Enrique and Simeone. I was just looking at them without suits, and I'm like, okay, now I understand why people are saying this feels like a friendly game because it just felt weird. But Atletico, like honestly, they're trash. But the way they need to stock up this summer. But anyway, I'm not surprised at the way this tournament has gone. I'm expecting Let me see some of the games coming up.
Chelsea are playing Lyon the Professional tomorrow, I think.
So
Los
basically, Bayern are the only take
Let's be honest, nothing's happened here. I'm expecting Benfica Boca to be slightly better, but they'll still win. Chelsea Los Angeles, I'm expecting it to go the way that your conference games have been going.
City Wydad, Al Ain, Real Al Hilal on Wednesday.
Even Real Al Hilal, that would be like what Alonso's first game. Mbappe and Co. They should beat Al Hilal.
But I'll have a few guys, and not Simone Inzaghi, Mitrovic, all those dudes, bro. I mean, I'm expecting us to be slightly better.
It will be slightly better, but we're talking about the same year that those got dunked 5-0 recently.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, so no. But look, the other games
I think just looking at what guys are seeing in the streets, it's too early to give an assessment of what this Club World Cup is. I think no,
it's not too early. This is how it's gonna be. Okay, with the 24 teams, it was too much.
So you believe that you will still have the same viewpoints come the quarters? Because remember, quarters is when these are all the real teams. So come quarters.
No, come the quarters, it becomes Champions League light. That's how I see it as. Okay.
Say because remember, Gatlock, Club World Cup has always been, isn't it, only one team from Europe, which is the Champions League winners. So this is the first time in the Club World Cup, you're going to have several teams that play in the Champions League in a second round, quarters and everything. So my thing is that we just don't know what it will feel like because the Club World Cup has never had several teams from Europe play.
To me, it feels like the Nations League where nobody really takes it that seriously until you get to the semis. For the Club World Cup,
would you rather Champions League light or normal friendlies?
For what?
So I'm saying, because they would just be doing like normal friendlies around this time. So I'm saying, would you rather?
No. They'll be on holiday around this time. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth. I prefer the friendlies. You know why? Because it's going to affect the normal season for these guys. These guys, they're not going to. I feel like it's going to affect their normal season.
No. Because again, this is what we said before. Like, you have this. Because, again, that's what I use the example. But basically, you have this, then you have a season, then you have the World Cup.
That's true.
And also remember, for some guys, it was Euros, season, Nations League. Actually, how many people in the Nations League also are in the Club World Cup? I don't know how many there are. But for a lot of guys, it was Euros, season, Club World Cup, and another season, another World Cup. That's crazy.
Yeah, you go further back because there was the Nations League from 2023. And then there was the World Cup in the middle of the season.
No, but true. Mbappe played the Euros. It's a season. The Nations League, Club World Cup. It's going to have another season, and it's going to have. That's a lot, bro.
Mbappe is not going to start next season. Well, if I've been honest, with Amon football, he's played him, Vinicius, whoever has played during the international break recently.
Because you had the World Cup qualifiers as well.
Exactly, the World Cup qualifiers as well. Well, there are some who played friendlies. It's going to be too much.
So
They're going to burn out.
That means his last offseason was 2022.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Bro, you have so. I'm happy Yamal is not in this competition because you have someone like Yamal playing already 100 games for Barcelona at 17.
No, because I think, and that's why this guy don't send. Because you're going to lead to a lower quality product. If you overplay players and everything like that, you're going to get more injuries and just going to get lower quality. So my fear is what this play is going to be like come the World Cup. Because again, you have to remember, why did that World Cup seem so good? That was the last World Cup was the very first World Cup we ever had in the mid-season.
Yeah, it was middle of the season.
So you're already at your pay. And also remember, there was nothing in that summer in 2022. Was there anything?
Nations League, but yeah, nothing.
But yeah, so there was no Euros, no Copa America, no AFCON.
We saying there's a high quality tax on Messi's World Cup.
I'm saying that there's a tax on it.
No.
Because everybody had to play the World Cup. I'm saying on Papa's World Cup means more because they had to play at the end of the season. So I'm just saying.
No.
So I'm saying unfair tax.
Everybody went through
6-week tournament tax. 6-week tournament tax.
Yeah, so I was saying, Messi, can you win it at the end of the season? Can you win the World Cup at the end of the season? Give me a World Cup at the end of the season.
Hold on. Well, here's the thing. That's the reason why someone like Pep now he needs to get a bigger squad.
By the way,
maybe that's the reason why he's spending like this. Because you need to get a bigger squad if you want to compete.
Wait, hold on. Did that bold Catalonian say that? Oh, I don't like having big squads.
Well, I
if
think
you give me a big squad,
He
I
doesn't
will
really.
walk.
No, because but I think he has no choice. He says
Exactly.
I was joking. I think the power is now.
What?
He's
Wait,
getting
what-
uncomfortable.
wait, what kind of joke is that?
No, he's not joking. No, I generally think he was telling the truth.
That's some like
But
dry humor.
I'm not actually joking. It's like I generally
almost as
think he
dry
was
as
being
his head.
serious. He was being serious, but I think he was told either if you're not comfortable, you can leave. You can generally leave if you're not happy with the conditions that you're given. What kind
Well,
of
this
manager
just-
complains about the squad? The size of
Wait,
the squad?
what is your manager doing in your profile pic?
No. But this just hold on, no. But this just shows that teams that are weaker, they will just continue to be weaker. Because if you don't have a big squad that you can rotate from, you will suffer if you play these kind of competitions consistently. So luckily for guys like Arsenal and Co, they are not in this. But Real Madrid, they're gonna need like a deeper squad because if many of the guys like Carvajal and Militao that are getting ACLs to come and play this competition and just keep on playing. They even played one Continental Cup recently.
Like, no, basically,
December.
my thing though is that I think that this World Cup ain't going to be great, bro.
It's not.
The next World Cup.
Like, no, this next, because I'm saying based on just this Club World Cup, another season with how many games, and the new UCL forms where there are now 2 extra UCL games,
exactly.
I think that it's going to affect the players of the World Cup.
AB's comment says this very well. I've said this for many years. Pep doesn't do subs. That's why I've said you should start fining him. Managers should deserve. You have 5 subs. If you don't make subs, you should get fined. You should, because you're putting so much pressure on these players. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of having 5 subs if you're not going to use them? You're just tiring the players out.
Maybe
No,
it's
wait, hold on, Abdallah. If it's 1-1, I should take off my star player to save him.
No, to Abdullah's point, how many star players are there really nowadays? How many star players are there?
Okay,
Salah, forget
no,
forget the top 2 of La Liga. How many star players are there? PSG just beat Atleti 4-0 without Dembele. He is a main player, but like.
But it's still okay. But at PSG, Vitinha is still a key player. So if let's say I'm in a close now, obviously,
but
PSG is different. But I'm saying that like for a manager, I'm sorry, I have no prerogative to try and rotate players to keep them fresh. My prerogative is to win as many games as possible and say what's up.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't complain about the fixture congestion if you're not going to make the subs at the same time. That's
but what if but I need to win the game. Basically, it works both ways. Yes, you have to use those subs, but if let's say I'm in a competitive league, I have to keep. Basically, it's like Barcelona right now. You should be using 5 subs to rotate to Yamal, who is very young, but you need to play him because he's your best player, and you're competing with Real Madrid breathing down your necks. So what am I supposed to freaking do?
Bigger squad. That's the thing. Yeah, big team.
Well, they need to keep on pulling levers and everything. So
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Well, even actually think about it. I remember in like 10 years ago, all this Bayern Germany and England Super Cup. All these Super Cups now have semis and finals. Okay,
Yeah.
no, France don't actually. But yeah, Italy and Spain now have semis and finals for the Super Cup. Before it was just winner of Copa del Rey versus winner of La Liga, simple. But now,
shout out to Wig. HH, I'm exposing you. Cole is your son. No, it's not. Cole is not my son. Titans FC. Estevar, a product Wilfred Zaha, Peruvian in Brazil. Ricardo, do you view this as offensive?
Hey, look, if Estevar's a Peruvian, I'm taking him.
All right, Titans FC. They're giving cold P rich Brazilians to compete. Okay. All right, thank you, man. HH conspiracy theory lives. It's not a conspiracy theory. We never landed on the moon. So show me that moon dust then. Shout out to your boy Nate. Y'all are dissing Messi now. He's declined a lot, but he can still play at the World Cup. They have a tiny chance in the next game if Jordi Alba plays.
Wait,
do they against Palmeiras or Porto?
No, this is not Jordi Alba from 2015.
All right, hold on.
What the fuck you talking about?
Nate, we're repping Jordi. We're repping Jessica Alba in 2025. Nate, are you sick?
No, this is a Jordi Alba 6 years on from Anfield where he broke down. 6 years. It's been 6 years.
Nate, we're repping Jessica Alba in 2025.
This guy sent a $5 super chat thinking he cooked with that name. Oh my God.
No, come on, Nate. No, that's it. Jessica Alba in 2025 is crazy. And also, Nate, you have to understand, this is a trash team who wants to get much better with Jessica Alba up against Palmeiras and Porto.
I don't even care if it's Nuno Mendes that he's saying that will come back. Bro, there's other players on the squad.
No, thank you. Put the best left back in the world. No, put Nuno Mendes there. What about the Cannibal waddles around? Busquets is cooked. Messi is 37, and the other players are garbage against Porto and Palmeiras, who are official teams. But, I say this though, guys, Argatlo, you can start laughing. What if Alba starts next game and he cooks and they beat Palmeiras or Porto? Then we look stupid.
They face Porto next.
No, Argatlo, what if? We can laugh now, but what if Alba comes there?
What's their next game? Is it Porto or Palmeiras?
Porto.
If it's Porto, Argatlo, what if he cooks?
He can't. No, they shouldn't beat any of the Portuguese in South America or Europe. I don't care. I'm sorry. Those two shouldn't. If they dare lose, I'm telling you, they should be kicked out of whatever confederations they are in. And Palmeiras should go to.
Well, look, I'm telling you right now. I think Miami can do something, bro. I don't know how. I don't know where, but I think
this is the jinx.
No. In that ahly game, they missed penalty, they missed chances. There's some juju with this Miami team, bro. There is some juju with this team. Guys, it's been swell, it's been real. I'll see you guys Monday. Members Sundays, I'll see you guys next week. One love. Peace out. Peace.